it's more. Hey, Hey, you gotta. Of course, the webcam preferences got reset. Way to go! Oh my God, what a disaster! You ever just wake up one morning and you're like, why do I exist? Yeah, that's today. Yeah, where are the settings? My God. Ugh. All right, hold that thought. I got to do this literally every time I start a stream, because you know Logitech. Okay, how iridescent do I need to be today, chat? Wow. Let's go for 26. Nah, let's go for that kind of looks good. Let's sharpen this up a bit. All right, that's as good as it's gonna get, I guess. Yeah, we're all right. All right. Audio still good? Oh God. Oh my God. I'm blaming Streamlabs. That's all I do. That's all I do. All right. Ugh. What a day. First day back at work, right? First day back at work, all the tech stuff is just bleh. No, I got a different webcam. It's just here's the thing. No, that webcam, it doesn't matter. It's like the software is just terrible overall. Test. That works. Thank you. There you go. Oh, God. Good day, good vibes. All got 10 inches of snow. All right, good. We're all caught up on alerts. Sorry about that, but apparently everything decided to die for some reason. That makes no sense. Like, what? I go through all the settings every time.
A more of Amazon's money is now mine.
Good.
29 moons. You're back.
Hey.
Yay, D.
Thank you, Demo Man. Appreciate. I don't know. It's not a stream unless there's a technical issue, apparently. Ugh, God. We got to get over that. That was supposed to be one of our New Year's resolutions. Less tech issues, but I don't think that happens if, you know, the stuff we're using doesn't advance. But anyway, hey, Zombie Snow White, what's up? Stream killed the audio star. Remember that? But there is good news. We actually got news. Hey, the stream we took off, news actually happened, surprisingly. You know, the last couple of weeks there hasn't been any news because apparently people have been on perpetual vacation. Boom, we got news. Not about us. We don't do anything. There you go. Dark Jedi, what's up? Dude, all right, you know how everyone here pretty much likes American McGee's Alice, right? TV series. They're working on a TV series. No joke. I'm not making this up. They were supposed to make a movie like a couple of years ago, but that didn't happen. But yeah, apparently they're trying to push ahead a actual American McGee's Alice TV series. So hopefully that'll kind of kickstart the whole spooky genre of dark content that the world is lacking. Okay? The world is lacking good, dark, gothy kind of things. Oh, and speaking of which, in a recent interview, dude, Nicolas Cage identified as goth.
Hello and welcome.
I'm not making that up.
May all your vibes be good and all your pumpkins be orange.
Yeah, except the green ones. Dude, I'm not even thank you. I'm not even joking about that. Nicolas Cage, he's goth. Apparently he's got a pet crow. Oh. That's pretty gothy, right? I don't know. So I guess goths have Nick Cage on their team. I'll take anyone we could get at this point, you know, because you know, our roster of famous people is few and far between these days. Nick Cage is goth. Apparently, they identifies as goth. Yes, in a recent interview. Goth needs new definition. It's such a fractured definition now at this point, you know, that I don't know if Nick Cage is going to be goth. It's like, all right, what does goth mean?
Not crazy.
Let's look at that term again. Go.
Hey, it's 27 moons. That's a lot of time to put up with nonsense.
Yes.
Thank God you're more than that.
Hey.
Love you, PG.
Nice.
As evidence, I present these moons.
The moons. Thank you, Glasgow. I appreciate 27 moons. Oh no, we're still missing a thing. Oh wait, hold on. No, we're missing a thing. I knew there was something not working. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. No, I didn't want chat to disappear. Chat, would you stay where you're supposed to be? Jeez, man. All right, give me a second. And all right, now things are functioning. My God, mega. Oh wait, now everything's still gone. Wait. No. Okay. Oh, God. That frightened me for a second. I'm like, what's happening? Background was off. Let's see. I better see him in Vamp Goth attire within the week. Yeah. Could you imagine Nick Cage's The Crow? Well, he's going to be Dracula in an upcoming movie. I mentioned this, but yeah, they're making a movie about Renfield. You know, Dracula's kind of like a familiar underlink, toy boy, whatever you want to call it. Boy toy. Well, I don't know how those two go. But anyway, yeah, apparently Nicolas Cage is going to be Dracula in that. So, yeah. Nicolas Cage. That would be cool, not gonna lie. Well, he played a vampire before, right? Didn't he play vampire in, what was it, like Vampire's Kiss or something in ye olden times? It was like late 80s or early 90s. Billy confirmed for Hocus Pocus 2. Yeah, I saw that. There's the pic floating around somewhere. Just bring those to the table they need to go to, all right? Thanks. No, but I thought those go. What? Let's get back to Silent Hill. Silent Hill. Nothing's happening with Silent Hill. Quite literally. What am I going to do with that? Sony bought Bungie. Does that matter? Am I the only one that feels like that's a reactionary purchase? I really do. I feel like since Microsoft bought Activision/Blizzard, Sony was like, we got to buy something. Kind of like when you go shopping with like a friend and they buy something and you're like, oh man, I want to buy something now. They got some cool shoes. I want shoes. I'm going to get shoes. But you know, you probably don't have enough money, as much money as your friend. So you get like the kind of chumpy shoes that you're like, all right, well, I guess they fit. You know, and then you walk around with this like lackluster pair of shoes for the rest of the day because you didn't want to feel left out. That's kind of what I feel like. Yeah. What happened, Elvira? What happened? Is there more? I just buy shoelaces. There you go. I just wrap them around my toes and call them gladiator sandals. Don't tell me what's happening. Elvira, the Joe Rogan thing I'm not going to get into because that's delving into politics because blah, blah, blah. But apparently a lot of people are trying to pull their music off of Spotify to protest Joe Rogan's show because misinformation. So, yeah, there's going to be a lot of that going on. But, I mean, dude, there's so much. God, what a disaster. Apparently was in the works for a little while. What? This purchase started happening before Microsoft buying Blizzard. Now, all right. Well, I mean, it looked, on the surface, it looks bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, man, you guys bought Microsoft bought Blizzard. Hey, we got to buy something, man. I'm talking about, like, if you don't have that back-end information, it just looks like a reactionary purchase. Yeah. Like, we need something. We need Breath of the Wild 2 tile. That's going to be the tile, Breath of the Wild 2. I'm a little perturbed with Nintendo right now as they've been kind of clamping down on, I would say rightfully so, but not rightfully so. They're going after a lot of YouTube channels now for, like, I guess, sharing soundtracks, which I get. You don't want your music put out there where you're not making any money because we know how that feels. But they don't release it anywhere. I'm just saying. Sony has to buy Konami. Sony's actually in a better position to hook up with Japanese companies because Japan, they have that kind of law where I guess foreign entities can't purchase Japanese companies, that kind of thing. So it would behoove Sony to just turn the weeb dial up to like 11 and just buy Konami, buy Sega, buy Capcom, buy all those Japanese things and have them under one huge umbrella. That would be an epic move, but I don't think they have that kind of money, do they? I don't know. Is it true that Nintendo is clamping on mods in Breath of the Wild? I'm sure it is. I don't know. I feel like fans are in an abusive relationship with Nintendo, and the more you love Nintendo, the more they beat you up. You know what I'm saying? Like the person who, they put all these Nintendo music things on their YouTube channel. I'm not sure if they were making money from it or they were just making it available. I have no idea, because there's a fine line between fan sharing and basically stealing work. So it kind of is a gray area there. But I mean, what was it, like 4,000 copyright claims or something? That's a lot. That's a lot of copyright claims. I mean, come on. And the channel is still around. They're closing it down, I think, Friday or something like that. Okay, back again. Welcome. Yeah, hopefully the audio will hold up. Japan has always been like that. Legit, some stores have no outsider signs. That's kind of messed up. God. You imagine if you imagine if any store did that and said, you know, hypothetically the term no outsiders, like, do you know the blowback they would get in the States? That would be insane. Meanwhile, everyone's like, here, take my money, you make manga. Nah, time to hack the games, I guess. Yeah, it was just soundtracks. Yeah, I mean, I get it, because music is so devalued as it is, but Nintendo hasn't, I don't think Nintendo's really released any soundtracks on, like, streaming services or nothing. They're just like, whatever, you know? And it's like, it's a missed opportunity, but, you know, I guess in a court of law, it's basically up to them, because it's their work. You know, if they don't want to share it, they don't have to. You know, so that's where it's weird, because, you know, you have, God, I wish I had that many fans who were just like, please release a soundtrack, please. You know, dude, I'd be like, dude, well, come on, let's go. You know, that kind of thing. Well, assuming I had more people working for me. Any people. But, you know, that kind of thing. It's just weird, their approach to just fans. I'm inside now, aren't I? I got to translate my snark to Japanese. Ha, that'd be pretty good. No outsiders. Well, I guess that means come in. I thought your sign meant nobody left outside. Yeah, so I brought all my, what's that term for foreigners? Gaijin friends? Yeah, I think that's a term, right? Doesn't Gaijin just mean, like, not Japanese or something? Or is that a derogatory thing? I don't know. Repost, what? Out of bits to save stuff. That's fine. What's up? Got your heat back yesterday. My furnace had a busted part. Got fixed just in time for the snowstorm we got last night. Nice. Good timing. What's next? Michael Jordan saying that he wants to buy a ballpark. Dude, Michael Jordan doesn't need to buy anything. He just puts his face on a sneaker and everyone still buys it. It's been like 30 years and people keep selling Jordans.
I'll continue to listen to Zelda music via YouTube until Nintendo allows me to purchase it. Jim's Rage.
Yeah, the only soundtrack I was able to find from them, we found it in a thrift store, which was a promotional soundtrack for the, what, I think it was Ocarina of Time? It was actually a CD, an actual compact disc. Of course, we sold it because it was worth a ton of money because we got it for $1. I'm like, yeah, I got to resell this. But there you go. Stranger Highway, what's up? Presumed to it meant no loitering, so we went inside. There you go. No outsiders. In other words, don't stand outside. Pretty good. I like that. Nintendo needs to take back Philips CDI. Nobody's going to do anything with that. Come on. Hey, do they go after people who kind of share those Zelda games from the Philips CDI? Or are they just like, we don't even know this? We don't know that Zelda game. No. I missed 2 days of work, and due to a broken machine, we're so bottlenecked. Might have to go home early today and miss some more work days due to lack of materials. Oh, come on. I got to resituate myself. No, I'm telling you right now, we got the ails going on right now. The ailments. What's up? Dark Jedi, what's up? Microsoft Xbox acquired Activision, yeah, for $70 billion. Sony acquires for $3.6 billion. Nintendo copyright strikes fan-made games and blocks them from listening to their music on YouTube. Yep. It's weird. It's like there's a lot of money right there. I mean, okay, here's the thing. If Nintendo, right? Show of emotes. I don't know, find a universal emote here. If Nintendo decided to release limited physical copies of soundtracks for games that you like on vinyl, CD, I don't care, cassette at this point, how many here would buy them? I mean, I think I would. You know, there's a lot of old games. I would be like, dude, if they can get the original Castlevania, like a good vinyl of that, oh my God, it's such a good soundtrack. Dude, everyone would be like, dude, give me that. I want that. I'll buy it. Here, shut up, take my money. That kind of thing. You know, they could probably make a couple of $1 million just on the plethora of soundtracks they have. Even if they did them digitally where you could buy them. You know, you throw them up in the Nintendo eShop, you know, and just buy them that way. People would buy them. They would totally buy them. So here you go, take my money. Nintendo live in an old copyright era. They literally don't understand modern world. Yeah, well, that's because they still have fax machines. Yeah.
Thank you.
What's up?
Sue, done with season 4 and halfway in season 5 of the X-Files. I just think it's messed up what they did to Scully. I'd call, so it felt satisfying seeing the Chagrat guy die.
Well, don't spoil it for people. Come on. Did you watch the movie yet? Because that's sandwiched in between some of them. I know what era that falls into. You got to watch the movie, Fight the Future. That was a good one. That was 98, right? Let's see. Bathhouse Motels Japan has put up signs stating that foreigners are not allowed or they must be accompanied by a Japanese person to enter, which I'm sure that Japanese person would be ostracized within that community. Oh, you're hanging out with one of them. What is wrong with Japan in that respect? Like... Because that's an issue, you know what? Fine. It hasn't. We're embroiled in issues like that, but in Japan, it is relatively blatant. Like it's blatantly, yo, you get out of here. Like, why is that? And why is the rest of the world so accepting of it and continue to buy their works? You know what I'm saying? Because their anime manga thing is such a, it's like billions of dollars industry. You know. Is the banned X-Files episode still banned? Was there a banned X-Files episode? I don't know. About to watch the movie, and sorry, it's just good. All right. Dun, 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 dun. There you go. Watch the movie. Playing Card Company. What? Let's see. Golden Sun, even the composer wish they did a soundtrack. I need to clear them all 100% and go into the hidden sound test. What? Tracks are unlocked in events. Oh, well, at least that's something. Replaced with Vaping Man. Dude, you remember Vaping Man? Vaping Man. That'd be pretty good. What? Cigarette Man. Shut up. Best X-Files episode was the cop spoof. God, I don't remember that one. Huh. I haven't seen X-Files in quite some time, so it's one of those things I got to revisit. But that's like streaming in most places now, so at least I have access to it. Let's see.
Lobster rolls.
Go.
What did you do for your day off?
We did work. What? Just because we didn't have internet doesn't mean we can't work. We worked. You worked on your comics some more. You did some music things. You did forums, all that fun stuff.
Also, seeing season 4 makes you question your patriotism. But I know it's a show, but why does it feel like they are capable of doing messed up things like that?
Well, here's what I've learned from recent years. I would say the fiction that you're watching clearly doesn't translate into real world scenarios because clearly we're not prepared for anything. After the last couple of years of and you'll know what I mean when you see the movie. There's no plan in place. They're just like, hey, give us your tax dollars. Yeah, so that's what I've learned. Home was the banned episode. Really? Huh. All right. If they're hanging with me, they're probably ostracized long ago. It happens to people given power sometimes. Japan has been like that for ages, since before medieval times. Well, you don't want to say, well, we're biased to outsiders because it's cultural. That's part of your culture that you need to get over, you know? That's what the United States has been trying to do since forever, you know? And every time we make a little bit more headway, people are like, hey, you know? WKRP. Oh, yeah, that guy. He passed away. But you know, older. It was like 86, I think. That's a time. Full life, you know? Bump. X-Files. No, read that. Band X-Files. What's still up? I don't know. I got read. What's moved? Sorry. Just, okay, good. That's one. What? Yeah, I got that. I read that. I think I'm all caught up. Yes. All right, cool. What was the other thing that's coming out? No, the Evil Dead game. It got delayed. The Evil Dead game. There's an Evil Dead game coming out. It's going to be like Friday the 13th, that kind of thing. But it's going to be delayed till, I think, like May 13th. Wait, isn't May 13th a Friday? Somebody check that. I think May 13th is a Friday. I see what they did there. I think May 13th is a Friday. Hey, I would say it's better for that to be delayed than get a jank launch. You know what I'm saying? Watch a Leatherface movie. Honestly, it wasn't tied to Turning Colors. Would have been better. What?
Beep. Did Dawn tell you about the creepy game she played on stream last night?
Not the Doki Doki thing? Yeah, I'm familiar with the game, but not so much that I want spoilers, so nobody tell me nothing. Because Lucifer was kind enough to send us the Nintendo version of that for the Switch. I have yet to play it, and of course Dawn took it over, so I haven't been watching any of the streams. Shh, don't tell me. I don't want to know. I know some plot points, but I don't want to mess it up. Yes, May 13th is on a Friday. See, I know my Friday the 13th. That's when we're going to do that Junji Ito advent calendar. We got one. It's Junji Ito. Thank you. Zombie Snow White. Let's see. Say Bungie did yeah, what? Yeah, there's all these memes floating around about the Bungie Sony thing. You know what happens next? What happens if Microsoft buys Sony? I don't think that would ever happen. That'd be funny, though. Only Switch game I'm playing to get a moment is dusk. Anybody played a new Pokemon game? I saw, I wanted to pop in to see what it looked like, because a couple of the streamers were playing it. I'm just like, all right, let's see what this looks like. Oh, God. The Pokemon look fine, but I feel like the environments are very underdeveloped. Like somebody just said, here's one tree I made back in the PS2 era, and we're going to reuse this tree everywhere. I don't know. Am I the only one that notices details like that? Bungie didn't sign with Microsoft. They sold Halo to Microsoft. Well, that was a dumb move. Last Pokemon game I played was Black on the DS. Was back or black? Back on black. Back in black. Like Nicolas Cage, because he's goth. What? Let's see. Yeah, I won't be streaming. What do you mean you're not streaming? Are they going after streamers now for playing Pokemon? I can't imagine that. Pokemon. Copyright.
Lobster
no.
I've seen streamers playing it, but to me it doesn't blow my skirt up.
Yeah. That would mean the system's running hot and the fan is really powerful. I don't know. I was watching it. I was just kind of like, I got a meh feeling about it. Stock art trees. Happy little stock art trees. Yeah, they really stood out and annoyed me, actually. Texas Chainsaw Massacre trailer. No. I'm not... Yeah, out of all the horror stuff, Texas Chainsaw Massacre is like my least favorite, actually. Because I'm just like... It's not very fun. You know, there's nothing about it. It's just some dysfunctional people going throwing chainsaws around. Yeah. I wasn't too, keen on it. I like stuff that has that supernatural tinge to it, like Friday the 13th or, Halloween. It's like, how come you can keep shooting this guy and he's still alive? And that kind of stuff. An X-Files episode that scared the heck out of me as a kid was the episode where the virus was on the loose that made people leak blood from their skin. It gave me nightmares. Yeah, that'll do that. Microsoft trying to buy up all the game companies, just like Wells Fargo trying to buy up all the other banks. Yeah, everyone's going to own everything. Well, not everyone. There's going to be like, we're going to have 5 giant companies. Oh, God. Texas Chainsaw is the worst franchise for any horror movies. Yeah, it was, I didn't like the second one, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. I thought it was very goofy. It was like campy. Yeah, but it seems Rob Zombie really gravitated to that style of filmmaking because most of his stuff is like that. Scarface was the nastiest chainsaw scene. When we get you as DLC and Dead by Daylight. I have not yet been approached. It's not to say it couldn't happen. I could be the little tiny guy that runs around just... How about my Dead by Daylight thing would be me running up to people's ankles and then injecting them with candy and then giving them diabetes. That would be messed up because then the rest of the game from there on out, they gotta like check their blood pressures or whatever, their glucose meters. That'd be a good thing, actually. Make it a Halloween theme. Go.
Misfits.
There you go, Orchid. Thank you. What? I just run around and then just, stick Jolly Ranchers in their ankles, like inject them, and then be like, you got diabetes, and then I run away. Yeah. Then people will be like, that's insensitive to diabetics, and I get that. But, it would be if people had a sense of humor, then, they constantly have to check their glucose meter, and then instead of repairing generators, they got to find an insulin shot. That would actually be scary because, for a person who has that, there's going to be pressure that they're going to freak out because that's scary. Dude, I've known people who had diabetes and they're super reliant on that stuff. And it's scary when they're like, oh, God, where is it? I can't find my thing. Can mess you up. I'm just saying. Real world stuff, man. Makes it spookier. Diabetes. Let's see. I always got to take it to a dark place. What's up?
Or you float into scene and whisper you're doing terrible at this game, then you float away.
Yeah, but I don't know how. I mean, would my job be discouraging the players from repairing? Oh, you don't want to touch that there. No, don't do that. This is the first time working on a generator. You see that there? That's like a thing. That's like one of those. If you block that, there's going to be no exhaust, and it could blow up. You got to be very careful. Just talking to their ear the whole time when they're trying to do it. Like, what did I say? You see, you made it. You see, hey, murderer, they're over here. They're trying to repair a generator. I don't know why you want these things broken anyway. Like, that's the whole thing. It's weird. You figure he want the generators working merely for the sake of keeping a meat grinder going, It just seems very counter. And what is he, solar? Is that his thing? He starts beating, the serial killer starts beating up the generators because he's like, this isn't green emissions. That would actually really good. Somebody make a Dead by Daylight killer that's totally about green emissions. There you go. And that's why he beats up the generators. Because everything's got to be solar. But then his weapon is a solar panel that can fry you. That'd be awesome. I'd play that. Yeah, come on, go green. Or he turns you into plants. Oh, that's pretty good. What? The key's on the dresser. Shricky's still working in the coffee shop. Yeah, different one. He's trying to output different places. Take a Mickey little charm. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. You float into a scene where now got that. Yeah. Really? On Halloween? Oh, man. That sucks. They got the diabetes on Halloween. But you know what? Here's the thing. We are living in a great time where sugar-free candy is actually pretty good. I've had sugar-free candy. It's pretty good. So, there you go. Candy. Love candy. I try not to eat a lot of it. So, Poison Ivy and Dead by Daylight. Yeah, there you go. Why not? That'd actually be a good thing. But, oh, God, would they want to do that? Because then they'd have to get the rights for that. I'd be, what's Warner Brothers doing, right? Nemesis and Dead by Daylight gives a T-virus that makes you cough, so you need to find a vaccine and stop the virus. Oh, there you go. See, something like that. See, the mechanic is already in place. You just change it out for candy. They should have Wilford Brimley just chase you down with a big mustache going, diabetes. That would be awesome. Dude, you want to meme that game up? Some mod do that. Modder. There you go. Take the T-virus mechanic, turn the killer into Wilford Brimley, the guy with the mustache that says diabetes, and find some sound clips and just, that's your job. You go around. You got the diabetes. Dude, seriously, do it.
90?
Aspartame.
I remember when sugar-free candy came out. I rather eat sand.
Yeah, it's gotten better. I remember, getting some of those sugar-free fill in the blanks, and I was just like, oh. Yeah, it was pretty rough. But they've gotten better. So, well, considering AT&T said Warner Brothers Discovery. What is Discovery going to do at Warner Brothers? What are they going to do? Make everything all educational? Out of Batman, I don't want an educational Batman thing unless he's going to tell me how to make all the cool stuff he has. Discovery. Might be willing to make a game? I don't know. How about just a mustache? Just a mustache floating around? Just flying from generator to generator going, diabetes. Sugar-free candies from the store Sprouts are pretty good. Oh, there you go.
Wow. Welcome to our note house. Keep your feet off the table.
Yes. Mariner gifted a sub to Vero. Mariner, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Gifting a gifts. Boom. The game does have a meme killer, Pinhead. Say you open the box. Yeah, well, no, that's the whole thing. They got rid of that line because people made it weird, you know? Same thing with the Leatherface character. They had to change the faces because people were turning it into something absolutely wrong. So, yeah, good job. This is why we can't have nice things. And this is why I don't play multiplayer anymore. Would be nice for a new Parasite Eve game. Yeah, good luck. Well, wait till somebody buys out Konami. Maybe we'll get one. Konami made that, right? It was Konami. The Matrix. Edulution. Yeah. We're going to educate you about the blue pill and the red pill. You don't want to take either of those. Dun, 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 dun. What? Don't remember back in a while. Last time I was watching the stream. Oh, man. That's all right. Good vibes. Man. Boom, 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 boom. The line is back. What line? Oh, they put the line back in? Oh, cool. No, because they took it out because people were making it weird. Capcom made Parasite Eve? Wow. I didn't know Capcom made Parasite Eve. Oh, all right. Then there is hope. Konami makes pachinkos of their celebrated IPs. Yeah, well, it's easy money for them, right? Hey, is there a good digital pachinko game? Because I'd probably play that. Has Konami made a digital pachinko? What was the one with the pinball game with the girls? That was the Saran wrap corrugated? Senron corrugated, right? The Ninja Girls with the pinball. Yeah, you got gifted that. You haven't even played it. One day. Are you allowed to play that? I don't know. Go.
You?
Work lunch stream with PG and the gang. Parasite Eve is Squaresoft. Hope everyone's having a good day.
Oh, Parasite Eve Squaresoft? Which one is it? I don't know now. Thanks. I'll just little PTSD to get over before coming back. Yeah, no, that's cool. Dude, process.
What do you think would be the best horror movie to make into a video game?
God, I want to say Evil Dead, but they already did 2 of those back in the day. Original Xbox platform, I think PS2. We have both of them. What was it? Evil Dead and then Evil Dead Regeneration or something? Yeah, they still play on the 360, but they're not like super backwards compatible. So if you have a 360, you can play it on there, but they didn't, bring them forward, unfortunately. Let's see. I don't know. I really think there could be a very good Evil Dead game, like a next-gen Evil Dead game. The one that's coming out is going to be like multiplayer kind of thing, like Friday the 13th, Dead by Daylight kind of thing. But I'm talking about an actual, like, narrative. Yeah? I don't know. Evil Dead on the PS1. Oh, speaking of PS1, here's the thing. For people like Bloodborne, somebody made a demake, okay? They made a Bloodborne demake. In other words, they made Bloodborne to look like a PS1 game. And it looks amazing, okay? Look it up. It's like a fan-made game. I think it's just called Bloodborne PS1 demake. Look it up. Look it up. I'll wait. I need coffee anyway. Look it up. Do it now. Do it now. I'm literally getting coffee. Oh, that's good coffee. Boom. There you go. See, now those are cool fan-made games I really wish people would do more of. You know? Because who was playing that? That was Tomato Gaming on Twitch. Very good streamer. Definitely recommend him to everybody. Knowledgeable about games and doesn't take crap from people. Kind of like Bike Man. But different. Anyway. No, seriously. It's like I was watching Tomato play it, and I was like, oh, dude, this actually looks good. It looks like it was well done. It's difficult, if you like difficult games. Oh, that's good coffee. What? That's the favorite thing you heard today. It was good coffee. Sometimes I'm pleasantly surprised, Battlefield 2142 is such a spectacular failure that I wouldn't be surprised if EA decides to pull the plug on it this year. Well, unless they get bought by Microsoft. There was rumors that, like, Microsoft was looking at EA, and I'm like, please don't. Nobody wants EA, all right? But here's a good thing about the Microsoft Blizzard acquisition there. Assuming that goes through, right, like within 18 months, there's been rumors... Hold on.
The makes are cool. I made a demake of FF7 using RPG Maker. Fun project, but never finished it.
Oh, I thought it was out somewhere I could play it. Yeah. Tiny rage tantrum. What do you want? Meh. Oh, God. I would love to see somebody do a Ghostbusters remake, too. Like Ghostbusters remastered, but a demake. I know, apparently the PS1 era of graphics is getting very nostalgic for people.
No me gusta estúpidos.
I lost my train of thought.
Welcome back, Pumpkin Man. Jack-o'-lantern.
What's up?
Coffee. How are ya?
Doing all right. Well, kind of. But we're back. At least the internet's working, and we fixed our audio issue this morning. Thanks, Streamlabs. No. The other thing. Hold on. I was saying it. It was words. Got that 20. No, EA Blizzard. All right, there you go. There was rumors that they may attempt, and these are just rumors, they may attempt to get Warcraft on a console. Rumors. It would be hilarious. Oh, God. Would Warcraft end up on Game Pass? Holy, that would be the I would get Game Pass then. Dude, if I could just play Warcraft, oh my God. Microsoft, do you hear me? Hear me. I want to play Warcraft again, but not till you officially own it, okay? And then put it in Game Pass, all right? Dude, I think they might think that way. If you could turn all those Warcraft subscribers into Game Pass subscribers, oof. Filmation's Ghostbusters. Ubisoft called their players stupid for not understanding NFTs and hinted to continue forward with their plans. Get the popcorn. Oh, God. Well, here's the thing. People understand NFTs as they've been exposed to them. You know what I'm saying? And NFTs now, to most people, hold on.
I started playing Zelda, Link's Awakening. Not really into it. Maybe because I played the original one years ago.
Yeah, that'll do it. Sometimes remakes will be like, I don't know. Keep at it. See what happens, you know? No, I've noticed when you go back to games that you really liked as when you were younger, and then you go back to them now, you're like, yeah, could just be the thing. But there was hold on. No, okay, people's understanding of NFTs are basically, here's some stolen items, pay for them. Oh, yeah, no, sorry, the item you invested in doesn't exist anymore. That's what people know about them. Even Troy Baker backed out of his, what do you call it, NFT partnership with some voice production, something or other. He was like, nah, because, you know, he saw the kind of outrage. And the people who made the Worms game, they were going to roll out NFTs, and within 48 hours, they decided against it because people were like, no! And you know what? Here's the thing. People are learning just how invaluable NFTs are. Like, they're essentially worthless. They're worthless. They're worthless, okay? So the only people that are going to still hold on to that feeling that it's legit are the people who are going to be like, well, I paid $500,000 for this digital thing. No, it ain't going to work. I mean, it'll be fun historically as an example, but there is no value to it. You know, and that's the problem. Because think about it. Think about NFTs as you would music, right? Like, music has become greatly devalued over the last 20 years. Because before you used to have to go out, get albums, CDs, all that other stuff, cassettes, blah, 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 blah. And as everything moved to digital, everything's streaming, it's available at everywhere. When was the last time anyone really bought music? Not a lot of people, you know? They throw it at you free. Here you go. Here's some music. Yeah, I spent a year working on it, but there you go. Just take it, you know? Everything's devalued. And I don't see how a JPEG is going to be more valuable than, you know, a song or whatever. You know, it's like, look at art. It's already been so devalued. Trying to put a false monetary value on something that's been devalued to the point of just, yeah, whatever, here, take it. You know, that kind of thing. It's impossible.
Thank
you know,
you.
hold on.
We live in an era when the older generation is all finally online, and thus here come the new age scams. NFTs are great for games as one-of-a-kind cosmetic goodies.
Yep, that's about it. That's literally going to be the best implementation of an NFT, is in gaming, one-of-a-kind stuff. You know, and even that, I think somebody's going to inevitably figure out how to hack, and then they're just going to resell that skin as a mod.
People 1,000 years from now will look back to now and be like, this is why people are almost extinct.
Yeah, it is really weird out there when you the more ingrained you are in the digital landscape, the more chaotic and I'm not going to say meaningless. I'm going to say without reason, life seems to be. You know, between Twitter, Facebook, and the massive land grabs for metaverse. Basically, if you want to try to get a digital apartment in the metaverse now, apparently it's a big deal, and everyone's spending huge amounts of money to get one. And I'm like, give me a break. I gotta pay rent, okay? I'm not gonna spend a ton of money on a digital apartment when I can barely afford where I'm living now. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah. So don't bother. You know, don't bother. Seriously. You know, this is why we didn't ever came out with NFTs. It's like when we got into it, we learned about it, and we're like, I couldn't in good conscience like come up with like all these, you know, foamy NFTs or pumpkin guy NFTs and try selling them to people so I could get their like cryptocurrencies or whatever and walk away happy with that. You know, I'd be like, somebody just bought something that it's on Twitter. You know, save images. I get it. You know, I would feel really bad. I would not be able to sleep at night, frankly. But I know a lot of people don't have that kind of moral center, especially on the internet, because, you know, you guys have seen the internet. Yeah, so we opted out. And I really hope a lot of people get out of that. And when it comes around again to get implemented properly within the gaming universe, that will be cool. You know? But other than that, missing chat. Let's see. Troy Baker backed out because if he continued, he would not have a job. A lot of the enemies in way of spurred voice actors who risk losing their jobs to his partnership. Yeah, well, it's going to happen anyway. Dude, you realize there's open source deep fake programs to just mimic any voice actor you want. You got to do a lot of back end work, but as long as you have enough data to feed the AI, it can come up with something. You want Troy Baker? You can find a very Troy Baker-like facsimile through open source AI. You can. It's inevitable. I understand this, you know. I'm actually looking forward to it because then I won't have to record a bunch of vocals. But it's not there yet. They sound good, but they don't sound great, you know. And it's going to be real difficult to do that on the fly. You know what I'm saying? We're not there yet. One day. But, you know. I prefer to buy CDs. I like CDs. Yeah, there was apparent rumors of CDs having a comeback. What? I don't know. Apparently, from what I've heard, production of CDs has gone up a little bit. So,
NFTs sound good now, but the IRS is going to come for them and their unpaid taxes.
Yeah. What about all those people who have like millions of dollars in crypto? That's taxable though, right? Crypto? Ugh. Is it Metaverse just Second Life? Pretty much. Pretty much. Second Life was first, but, you know, that's kind of waned over the years. It's gotten a little weird from what I've heard. It's never going to let you move NFTs forward in their games. Of course not. Everything is meaningless until given meaning. Yeah, pretty much. Just be happy you exist with or without purpose. It doesn't mean anything until you make it something. Exactly. Good job. Activision once considered buying both Kotaku and PC Gamer site right before Microsoft Activision bought. Yeah, because Activision wanted to silence Kotaku from writing all these scathing articles about Blizzard.
You?
Go.
Yes, based on what you've sold.
Hey, there you go. Yes, based on what you sold. All right, cool. Nice. Dun, dun, dun. Let me resituate. No, we're quite uncomfortable right now. A lot of people, we got a separated something happening, so we're just powering through it right now. Let's see. People latching on to trends without foresight. Oh, stupid. Yeah. You know what? Sometimes you luck out, though. Like, if you invested in GameStop when that weird, whatever, let's meme this stock. Dude, you could have made a killing. Like a legit killing. You know what I'm saying? But even, I was like, kind of I try to be as responsible as I can with money, and investing in GameStop right now would have been like, what? Oh, but speaking of it, limited run games. They're making a retro 80s sort of game store for all their, physical copies. Apparently that's a thing. That's cool. I like that idea. I'd love to go in there and look at their stuff. Everything's going to be sold out anyway because of scalpers. Remember, Joker's legitimately scared of the IRS. Everyone should be. This is why I pay my taxes. This is why I pay someone to do my taxes, because I want an extra barrier between me and the IRS. You got to talk to my accountant first. My accountant's a shock. He's like, hey, if I can handle the IRS, I can handle anything. True. Let's see. For me, CDs never went away. Yeah, there you go. I still buy them every now and then. It depends on... It's really difficult because there's not a lot of music I'm terribly interested in right now. And most people have opted for vinyl, but I think as the vinyl shortage and the production costs are skyrocketing, CDs are going to be the next format that they can legit use to give somebody a physical product, which I'm happy about because I love CDs. Does that mean Microsoft will release the old Pitfall franchise? Probably. Someone will always find a way around. It's like websites that lock their images down so they can't be downloaded. You just now have programs that you web capture images on your clipboard. Yeah, dude, you just do screen capture on your phone. Like, all that stuff is like, we're going to lock the image. Yeah, screen cap. There you go. You got a keyboard, print screen. There you go. And then it's on your clipboard. I don't know. A lot of people, and if you, what's the program we use to, you can upscale resolution on images. God, it's a really good program. Why don't I remember the name of it? Oh, God. All right, whatever, but it works. All right. Let's get back to the early 2000s, to the emo phase as a trend. Nah, I wasn't a big fan of the emo trend. Because then a lot of borderline goths could have gone either way, and they went towards the emo trend. This is why we don't have as many goths now as we need. Hopefully Microsoft will allow old IPs to come back from the grave. Yeah, Microsoft is really good about backwards compatibility and kind of keeping that stuff alive, as much as they can. And I'm actually pretty impressed with that. Asp, what's up? Using old DOS, guys, remember the keyboard combos for that. Yeah, there you go. Yep, you can't stop the signal. You can basically capture, card your feed, and record locked video. Yeah. It's weird. You can do whatever you want. Dude, you got OBS. You don't even need a capture card. OBS could do anything, frankly. Can't wait for a reboot Mega Mania, Fishing Derby, and Dragster. You think that'll happen? Do you think they'll make some of the old Blizzard games backwards compatible on console? Probably. What I would like them to do is maybe get rid of that Blizzard net crap off of their Diablo games and whatnot. Maybe change those terms of service so people who mod those games, it isn't automatically the property of Activision. Okay, because that's a little messed up.
No me gusta estúpidos.
CDC:/Doom The only DOS you need, lol.
Everybody loves that game, don't they? That was the game. Thank you. I want to see Raven Software freed from Call of Duty and start doing their old games again. I would like to see new Hexen and Heretic. Yeah, that was actually trending for a while when that was happening. People were like, hey, they can make blah, blah, blah. So it's on people's radar. Timothy Termite, what's up? J.i.M, what's up? Just doing laundry. Laundry, boo. Boo. Hate laundry, boo. Boo. I don't like laundry. Who will like... Oh! Hey, Lunar New Year. Because it's Chinese New Year. There's a sale on Steam. So if people who add stuff on our wish list, check. Because it might be stupid cheap. Stupid cheap. Like, hey, this is so dumb and stupid cheap that I have to buy it. Kind of thing. Yeah, check into that. I'm approving invoices. Oh, my God. Oh, God. Can there be anything more cheated? Do you get a cool stamp? Can you be like, denied? Oh, I want one of those. Get a big denied stamp. Denied! Ah, the power of a red stamper. Denied! Love that. Emulation also gives you that you can do anything feel. Games on 3DS, PC, and my phone. Cloud saves between phones and games, and PS1 era games have very small save sizes. Save sizes anyway. Yeah, that's true. I would really like to get into that. Like, I got to get more into the emulator thing. The last one I had was like, what's Dolphin? Was the last one I really tried. Did they update that recently? I haven't seen that in forever. Man. Electronic red stamper. It's not the same. It doesn't give you that forceful power. Boom. You know, your whole desk shakes. Boom. You know? Maybe you can write a little program that when you do it, it actually shakes your desktop. Thanks for the follow. What's up? Strange whiskey. It's the strangest liquid you'll drink. It'll make you think that you're tripping. Strange whiskey. What's up? How's it going? Jim in his New York accent sounds like a member of the mafia. No, members of the mafia, they sound different. You know? It's completely different. Saying, whatever. Dude, I also got my hands on a cartridge reader for N64 and other Gauntlet Legends. Oh,
I
nice.
use a huge red stamp at work to mark revised orders, as I'm a logistics manager. Exciting stuff.
Exciting! Dude, logistics? It's got the word logic in it. Well, if you mix the words around, it does. L-O-G-I, and at the end, C. Logics. Good job. That's smartness. What? See? Red stamper. Boom. Love it. I do have one of those 3-hole punchers that can put holes in 2-inch reams of paper. I always wanted to just do that and just punch holes in things. No, when I was a dude, when you were a kid, when you got a hole puncher, you just like punch. You know, just to make Swiss cheese out of like old test papers. You know, it was fun. Mommy Evie, what's up? Jim's actually Kramer. I can't move that fast, and I don't fall over myself as much. All right, just bust in and be. Oh God, I just dropped something. Something fell. I don't even know what it is. Oh, that's important. Drop something important. The coffee card. The coffee card. Which I'm going to get some. Go. Maybe I should have water. What? Paper snow. Oh, that's right, dude. You get all those little hole puncher. Oh, dude, the hole puncher that held all those little circles. Oh, that was the best. And then you just pour them out into a cup and you're like, yay. Then the teacher would yell at you, got to clean that up. Why? Because you made a mess, so. Hole punchers were old school stress relief for my Asperger's. Dude, definitely. Dude, I just sit there. It's like bubble wrap, but without that annoying popping sound. PG must be a coffee. I can stop anytime I want. Let's see. See, you made something fell like Kramer. Quiet. There's a kid. There's a kid. PG is secretly the librarian from Indiana Jones: The Last Crusade. What, like I didn't hear anything? Wasn't that like the whole thing? The guy was just kept banging stuff and it was like, boom. It's like, what? That was actually a good part in that movie. Those little nuanced comedic bits you don't see in movies anymore. You know? It's weird. They should put those in there more. It gets aggression out. Yeah, there you go. My school used to keep the ADH kids busy using bike punchers to make confetti for class parties and school assemblies. Really? Wow. They just told us to shut up and get back to work. Lucky. That's a good thing. Was Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade the best of the Indiana Jones movie? I would say yes. I actually liked it better than Raiders. Raiders was an excellent movie, but I feel like Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade was just ever so slightly better just because Sean Connery was in it. You know? Okay, it got a little goofy towards the end, but I mean, no goofier than, you know, Raiders of the Lost Ark. And I would actually watch Crystal Skull before I watched Temple of Doom. Oh, God, I hated Temple of Doom. I don't know why. It was just awful. Let's see. Hands up, yes. Violent agreement. Violent agreement. Pumpkin guy is Kramer. Then who's Newman? Newman. Hello, Newman. Well, Kramer didn't have a problem with Newman. You know? They both went to Bleecker Bob's and tried to sell those Sergio Mendez thing. Was it Sergio Mendez? Something Mendez?
What is PG?
What is PG? Pumpkin guy.
Sorry, batteries not included.
Go.
Temple of Doom was weird and felt like a different series.
It did, right? Like it felt like it should have been a made-for-TV movie kind of thing. And I think just because I was used to, what's her face? Karen Allen's character, and I think that was Karen Allen. Was it? The one that was in Raiders. All right, she was just such a cool asset to that movie that when we ended up with the what was the character's name, Wiley Scott or whatever, in Temple of Doom, I was like, oh my god, bring back the other lady. She was so good. You know, I think that was it, and I figured that's why Ghostbusters 2 is my least favorite too, because it was that whining kid. I felt like I was watching a whiny kid in that. Yeah, Kate Capshaw. Yeah, apparently, didn't she end up marrying Steven Spielberg? Yeah, I wonder how she got that part. Ugh, God. I Temple of Doom because every bit as dumb, goofy Crystal Skull was. Yeah, but Crystal Skull was like... At least it was alright. You had John Hurt in it, which is pretty good. Ghostbusters 2 with the haunted painting. Yeah. I felt it was like... It was very Jerry Lewis, if that makes any sense. Like the guy who was trying to do like all the I'm talking about Ghostbusters 2 now. Keep up. No, the guy who was like trying to do all the evil deeds for the painting. He was very like, oh, go, jeez, you know, that kind of thing. I thought that was kind of hammy. The kid crying all the time was just annoying as bleep, and it was just, it's still kind of a fun movie. It's just like I got to turn the volume down a little bit. And even Rick Moranis' character, it was a little kind of whiny in there. And I know that's like, if you have one whiny character in there, it's got to be Rick Moranis. You don't double it down with a child that's screaming all the time, and then the other guy who's just being like, oh, you know, it's just, no. Was it entertaining and fun? If yes, I liked it. Yeah. Is it me or is Shrieky keep changing his size? I don't know. Maybe that's poor perspective.
Not just me.
Like TMNT, they dumbed down the sequel to appeal to a larger kid audience. Boo.
Boo. Boo. But at least it's not as bad as the remakes, right? Oh, God. Been playing Fallout 3. Thank you. Fallout 3 on the new Xbox Series X. Ooh, you got one. Nice. The frame rate increase on it is amazing. Feels like a new game. Nice. I just got sick of hearing rants against Crystal Skull, then see all those reasons. Do I like Temple of Doom? Yeah, no, it's Crystal Skull is better than Temple of Doom, in my opinion. I really feel like it was. You know? I don't know why. What happened to Rick Moranis? Last I heard, he got punched in the face. Like, I'm not even joking about that. He was just walking down the street in New York, and somebody punched him in the face. See, that's what you got to worry about being in New York. You walk down the wrong street, even if you're Rick Moranis, someone's going to clock you. You know? You're just like, hey, how's it going? I'm Rick Moranis. Oh, jeez. And then the dude just walked off. Like nothing ever happened. It's weird. Oh, they found him. Vigo the Carpathian. Yeah, Carpathian. Rick retired to take care of his kids because his wife died. Yeah, that's right. He did that too. But he's been in a couple of things. He popped up in, some kind of commercial with Ryan Reynolds or something? Yeah. The guy who punched him looks like plant food to me. Oh, God. Bill Murray's insult rant on Vigo was good.
There has been rumors of Moranis returning. He did a thing recently.
Yeah, I mean, his kids must be old enough now, and God, they should be married at this point, right? If you had to take care of them back then, even if it was the 90s, that would have been like years later.
So many moons. Does anything not here still exist?
Does anything not here still exist? I don't know. I don't know.
Normal is overrated.
Go. No. Fracas, thank you. Hold on, I gotta resituate. There you go, that worked. Hooah. Let's see. Here prizes Bob and Doug McKenzie, I think, for last Rush concert. Really? Nice. Gene Hackman should teach Rick Moranis how to fight. Gene Hackman. All right. I don't know, is he like a ninja or something? As Dale said, there's no proof that Hawaii actually exists. Oh, God. The Young Indiana Jones Chronicles were good-ish. Well, expect that to be a series once Disney finally finishes the current Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones 5, it keeps getting held up. Like every 5 minutes, there's like, oh, we're going to have to put production on hold. You know? It's a disaster. Bum, bum, bum. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-bum, bum. Captain America wanted to hunt the person down. What does that say? Yeah, you imagine? Dude, Chris Evans is like, I want to find that guy. Oh, God. I got Captain America looking for me. I really did something wrong. That's pretty good. Rick knows how, he just doesn't want to, ever. Yeah, I'm not a big person into fighting, stuff like that. And maybe the delays are just the universe's way of saying, stop, just don't make this movie. Oh, they're going to make it. Doesn't matter. Yeah. What was the other thing that people were like, please don't make this, but they moved ahead with it? One Piece. The One Piece Netflix series, boom, it officially hit production. So there you go. For everyone who liked One Piece, hold on to that, okay? I'm going to wait for chat to fill up with disdain and loathing. Hold on. Boom.
Nice.
I wish I could stay and talk, but wanted to at least say hi.
Hi, what's up? Zachariah, do your thing. Thank you for stopping by and doing things and saying hello. Appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, wait, getting back to Warcraft real quick. Yo, 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 yo. Hey, Bright Star, what's up? Bright Light Star, hi. Bright Light. No, they're gonna let,
Terrible American anime live action remakes aside, I'm back to work.
Hey.
Hope everyone has an awesome day. And real talk, Defoe is Ryuk.
Defoe. Oh, God. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, get back to work. Go. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, no, there was Warcraft. Okay, here's the thing. There's an update coming up for Warcraft where they're going to let Horde players and Alliance players play together, you know, for like dungeons and stuff like that. Bruh. You've literally ruining Warcraft by doing that. So somebody, hey, Microsoft, go back on that, please. No, we can't have Alliance and Horde holding hands, okay? Because then inevitably what's going to happen is everyone's going to be like, all right, now we got to go after Sylvanas because they're the big baddie now. And Sylvanas is the only point of interest for me in that whole thing. Who wants that? It's for the Horde or for the Alliance, not for everybody, okay? We don't have to have World of Wokecraft, okay? Just it's okay if virtual alliances are formed and they got to fight each other. It's fine. Let it go. I'm dreading that patch, you know? God. Disney handle what Lord might have touched, where everything they handle turns to crap. Yeah. Well, that happens. Netflix ain't doing too good with it either. For the neutral, maybe. Oh, God. What my pumpkin hand? Germs. What are your thoughts on the new Halo series? I saw a couple of trailers for it, and I was like, this looks pretty good. But it's on Paramount Plus, and I ain't paying for that. I ain't paying for no Paramount Plus, all right? I already got the Netflix, I got the Hulu, I got the Spotify. I got to get rid of one of those to begin with. You know, Netflix raised their rates. I'm like, dude, what am I even paying for here? I'm trying to go through as many series as possible because I basically want to get rid of Netflix at this point. You know, what am I going to do with that? You know, it's ridiculous. No, I think I'll wait for... No, I already caught up on all the Comey Can't Communicate and a couple of little anime series and stuff like that. And I think I'm just going to wait for the second season of Comey Can't Communicate to, you know, be available. And then I'll just binge watch that for the month along with everything else. Because it's getting stupid. I'm like, stop raising rates on everything. You know? But thankfully, Apple TV has nothing I want to watch ever. So that's nice. Microsoft let Peacecraft. Yeah. There's camping and fluffy kittens. Oh, God. I remember that. Streaming was supposed to be better than traditional TV. Yeah, you noticed how a lot of ads are creeping into the content, yet you pay for it to be ad-free, right? It's getting a little annoying. I want Netflix when they... What? I quit Netflix when they... I didn't see that, so I can't even judge it. But I know people were complaining about it. But, hey, the internet. Pumpkin latte. That's wrong. Let's see. Arcane is the best series on Netflix at the moment. I would say, you know what? That would be a good animation studio for an Alice series. I don't know if the Alice is going to be a live action or an animated. I haven't heard anything about it. For those that came in late, American McGee's Alice is getting a series, but I think that would be an excellent studio. The people who did Arcane, because they have that nice, dark, gritty style, and if they just ratcheted up that darkness 25%, I think they would do an excellent painterly kind of dark, morbid feel to that. This is why I invest in box sets. I know. But not everything ends up being on box sets. There's no Comey can't communicate box set yet. A lot of the movies they have on Netflix aren't going to physical anytime soon. So our French cartoon company did the artwork for Arcane. Yeah, it's excellent. Dude, from what and I didn't even watch the whole thing. I saw like bits and pieces, and I was mesmerized by the art style. It's done exceedingly well. Bum 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 bum, boom bum bum. Everything. What man's rats? What Clint Eastwood? What? Bum 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 bum. And boom 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 boom. Yeah, was there any rumors of that happening? Comey can't communicate physical release. Or are they just going to be like, no, you got to watch it on Netflix? Because they didn't make, God, I'm trying to think of another, Little Witch Academia. They didn't make a physical release for that either, did they? At least not here. I think in Japan they did, but it's like, what am I going to do with that? Yeah, so. American McGee's Alice is getting a series? Question mark, yeah. And that's something to look forward to. Well, I don't know. I would say look forward to it cautiously. Because that's a really dark series. But, you know, there isn't anything that they would need to change in that, I don't think. You know, because, like, the story, you know, it's just dark and make-believe. So I don't think they would have to... I don't think there would be a woke thing they would have to do with that. Yeah? I don't know. We'll see. Arcane is created by Riot in the League of Legends universe. Yes. What? What do I think of what? Why? I don't think anything. I don't think anything. When is that Persona fighting game coming to PC? Want it. Just saying. Let me get more coffee. I had water instead. Trying to be good. Stephen King. Next point of interest. March, I think. March! There you go. I gotta get some practice in on that game. I used to love that game. I played it so much. It was like a 360 era game. Dude, you played Persona 4 Arena a lot. You know, as fighters go, you like the animation and all that. I'm just kind of... Stephen King. You know how they're making reboots of everything? Well, apparently Stephen King's on the chopping block for tons of remakes. What is that? They're redoing Running Man, Salem's Lot, Christine, Pet Sematary is getting a series. And there was another one. Was it The Person Who Loved Tom Gordon? Or was that Gordon Lightfoot? One of the Gordon, whoever. Gordon! So I'm Snow White. Where are you going? You got an interview? Oh, good luck. Go, 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 go. Enjoy. Be well. Best of luck. Best of luck. Best of luck to zombie Snow White. May your job give you a raise the day that you get hired. Boom. Go. Good luck. May the pumpkins smile upon you. What? Hold on. I'll speak it as a recent-ish WoW gamer in support of crossplay so we can level odds. Here's the thing. I played both parts. Like for Warcraft, and I level, and we're talking old Warcraft, like Burning Crusade old. And when you had alts and stuff, you had to start from scratch. You couldn't even like send your characters in different factions materials to level. You couldn't do, it was like literally, here you are, level 1, enjoy, you know, that kind of thing. And we did it, and we valued that time we put into it. I know right now I just feel like it's like, you know, power leveling. You know, it's going to be a little unfair. Yeah. But I don't know. It's I'm not playing it. For the people now playing it, I guess it's up to them whether that's something they should be doing, but yeah. Thinner needs a remake. I'm sure it'll do that eventually. I want to be thinner. How come I can't get some kind of weird fortune teller to just make me thinner? I don't know. Only Warcraft I own is Orcs and Humans. Oh, old school. Right, but try raiding when you've got one good group to game with. Leveling hasn't been gameplay in ages. It's all endgame. That means dungeons and raids. Yeah. Well, I mean, okay, here's the thing. I've been so far removed from that game that for me, there's so many quests and stuff I would still have to do. When you get to the end game, and that's what happened to me, where I was just like, oh, God. What was it? I think it was, what was the expansion after Cataclysm? Was it Battle for Azeroth or whatever? That's where I think I just bailed out, because I was just like, this is too much of a time sink. So, I mean, right now, there's so much more content that I could explore. So, for me, I've never been into, like, raids and endgame dungeons, because I don't care about the gear. I just like exploring, yeah? Warlords of Draenor. God, see, I didn't even play that one. I never played Warcraft. That's fine. Think of all the free time you have. I should just go back to Terra. I got this weird little bunny character that I got to kind of work on, right? Dino Crisis, PlayStation needs to be a remake. Oh, God. Everyone, dude, that you'd be surprised how often that game, Dino Crisis, Parasite Eve, and, of course, Silent Hill. Silent Hill being the most important one. But the other two, they always come up for, like, remakes. Somebody's like, please, make a remake of this. Stephen King already remade The Shining, and it sucked. Yeah, well, you know. I don't think he cares at this point. It's just like a big fat paycheck for him. It's like, here you go, Steve. Here's another couple of $1 million. Well, thanks. Could I get a cameo in this too? Sure, why not? Meteor bleep. He was good in that, though. I'll give him that. Stephen King was very good in Creepshow. Oh. Anyway. Dun, dun, dun. I get you on that. I remember my friend not sleeping during Wrath of the Lich King. Oh, Wrath of the Lich King was awesome. It was, 'cause it was like when you got a new dude. What do you call it? Death Knights, dude. That was awesome. Oh my God, it was so much fun when you just get into a new expansion day one, and dude, you just get to explore the character and how you're gonna, like, you know, work those abilities. Oh, it's great. Now it's like I don't know. They probably changed so much. I'd be so ticked off. I'd be like, but what happened to this? I use this all the time. Basically, once you hit a cap, it's endgame gear, treadmill, and that was my guild life. Yeah, that's where I usually opt out. It's like once I max level my character, I'm like, let me see what else I can explore. I do a couple of dungeons, and then it just kind of fizzles out until there's another expansion. Yeah, that's like kind of all I do. But I haven't been there forever. This chair keeps sliding back. Come on. Stupid chair. Maximum Overdrive would be a good remake, actually, at this point. That machine just called me a bleep. Jack O' Lantern. Wrath has the glory days of WoW for sure. Yeah, dude. Oh, God. You gotta sit around and reminisce about ye olden times. Why Netflix destroying movies? That's like the saddest thing I've seen in chat. Why like a little kid, like, Mommy, why Netflix destroy movies? I don't know. I don't know, Jimmy. Some people just like doing bad things. Poor Netflix. All right, I'm trying to think of a Netflix original that I saw that I thought was good. All right, aside from Call Me Can't Communicate, and that wasn't even spectacular. That was done well, for, you know, and it kept in line with the manga, so that's all right. God, what did I see? Next Gen was all right. Tiger King? I didn't watch Tiger King because I didn't care. That was okay. Here's the thing about me. Usually, if everyone grabs onto something, they're like, "Oh my God, Tiger King, you gotta watch." I'm like, "No, I'm not watching this ever in my life." I don't know why. Daredevil was all right. I watched the first season of it and it was really good. You know, that basically one-shot fight scene was the culmination of the entire season, and that was good. But I didn't go past that. Let's see. Well, I mean, okay, Arcane, but I didn't watch that whole thing, so I can't judge it.
If you used the self-driving trucks instead of whatever dumbness they used to explain the trucks in original one.
Yeah, I guess you could do that. Why not? Sure. Making of a Murderer. No, I didn't see that. Jessica Jones was actually supposed to be good, but I didn't get to see that either. And that is the other thing. It's like I'm kind of judging Netflix originals based on a few that I've seen. God, and that was like Comey Can't Communicate. I saw Little Witch Academia, which was okay. God, Hubie Halloween, which was dreadful. God, I didn't even see, what was that? Oh! I even forgot it. Whatever. I didn't remember the name of it. Maximum Overdrive would have to keep AC/DC. Yeah, they should. Codepending on being what seen as considerate. What? Well, like we were doing with the Marvel shows, they were decent. I haven't seen any of the Marvel shows because I haven't. Oh God, we're still waiting. We're gonna wait until the end of February to just delve into those Marvel shows because we got like a free month of Disney Plus, but we have to unlock it at a certain time, so we're waiting until the end of February. Basically, the last day, we're gonna be like, unlock it now, go, and then I'm gonna binge watch everything I can. Castlevania anime was really good. See, I'd rather just play a game than sit around and watch like an anime of that. Iron Fist and Power Man, they kind of canceled those after the first seasons, right? I feel like they're very cancel-y. You know, they're like, hey, this is doing okay, whatever, let's cancel it. You know? I don't think they give shows like a real chance. There were a few remote controls in the Maximum Overdrive, and they were still using cables to aim the machine. Really? You would like Jessica Jones is very dark. I've heard that. I think they're trying to get Jessica Jones in the MCU right now. Bump, bump, bump. Burp, 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 burp. What was it? What is what? I have no idea what that was. Emotes in chat. What's up? Making of a Murderer. I didn't see that. Trying to think. Usually I try to stick with movies. I try not to get into series because I don't have a lot of time. God, what was the name of that one that I saw that I was like, it's okay. I wanted to see Mitchell versus the Machines, but I didn't get to that either. Jeez. I didn't watch Jessica Jones. I read, what? I only read Ben Zales. What? Bring back Fish Police? I heard that One Piece is being live action. Yeah, it's literally officially under production. They've revealed some cast members, so take a look at that if you dare. If you dare. Oh, God. Yeah. I know. There was a good show about the early days. FBI profiling serial killers. It was good. Yeah. I've seen enough of that stuff kind of growing up where I'm just like, yeah, another show about profiling. Yeah. It seems like any Netflix show that isn't Stranger Things gets canceled after one season. Yeah, that's weird, right? Yeah, when's that fourth season coming out? It's like fourth season of Stranger Things. They're still working on that. Really dragging it out, aren't they? What do you think about Attack on Titan Season 2? Didn't see it. I saw the first part of the live action film, and I was like, oh, wow, I don't care. It was weird. I just, like, stopped caring about Attack on Titan. Like, I don't know why. I don't know. I wasn't very immersed in it, I guess. I don't know. But it's difficult for me to get immersed in anything. I'm usually, my mind is going a billion times a minute, so I'm just like, Netflix wants shows that hit it out of the park the moment they come out. If show doesn't, Netflix doesn't care. Then what's the point then? Yeah. Then for that, they should just make movies and stop worrying about making series. You know, get a really good movie going and then make a continuation of the movie. If it's good enough. Like Red Notice did pretty good, right? So they're making another one of that. And Netflix also doesn't want to pay extra for actors. Canceling a show before a certain point lets them save money. What, so they can give it all to The Rock and Ryan Reynolds? I mean, come on. Attack on Titan is like an anime on-off switch. Yeah, maybe that's it. It's like, oh, cool, look at it. All right, whatever, I don't care. I can imagine production of Stranger Things difficult. Yeah. Production on anything is difficult now because, you know, stuff is still slow roll to getting better. Thanks, people. Bright light star, you're making it weird. What's up? My viewing of Attack on Titan live was cursed. The subtitles froze. Then it crashed a few chapters. Oh, God. Explain why you made awesome shorts. Yeah, I can't. I don't want to do long format. Yeah. Netflix. Yeah, okay. Now, Netflix is doing a Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake. Is that a series or just a movie? Because I heard it was a movie, and then I heard it was a series, but then I heard it was a movie. Queen's Gambit was good. Didn't see it. I have over 48 hours in Legends, Arceus. Hi, Pum'Kin. What's up? Fine. 48 hours is fine. If you're enjoying it, enjoy it. Just a movie. Oh, it's just a movie. It's only a movie. It's only a movie. Just a movie? What's the point? What is the point, man? I want it to be a full-length series. I don't care, actually. I'll probably just watch that. All right, but here's the thing. Didn't they just remake Texas Chainsaw Massacre? What was it, like 20... God. I think it was a Tobe Hooper film, right? Wasn't it like 2015 or 2012? Well, no, that was like 10 years ago, bro. So I guess so. It's not a remake, but a continuation of the original 1974 movie, kind of like Halloween. Oh, God, they're going to be doing that now. Oh, jeez. Here we go. Here we go, chat. Everything's going to be a continuation of the first movie that was good. You know, they did that with Ghostbusters. You know, they did that with Halloween. Where's the Friday the 13th direct sequel? Never mind all the other movies that we made. It's just the direct sequel to that old movie, the one that everyone liked. God. Netflix is destroying movies. Yeah. It's just a show. Should really just relax. The Ghostbusters reboot doesn't exist. I know. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. That was an original movie, basically, and it sucked. But I know the movie you're talking about. It was only called Leatherface. Oh, there you go. That was just an original movie? It was just called Leatherface? All right. Deboot. Like Foamy said. Way back. Deboot it. Hey, why don't you do that to your series? Deboot it. Go back to the very, very, very first season. You know, people are like, why does this look like this? Are these lost episodes? No, just really bad animation. Do it. Chucky even did it. Everyone does it. I don't know. Our approach is basically we're just watching what's going on in Jermaine's head, frankly. Yeah. Except for the Island series. That's in Pilsey's head. Which I figured would be a little bit more weird. Get some more psychedelics in there. Come on. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. I didn't know what Last House on the Left was. Wes Craven, also where Only a Movie came from. Only a movie. Only a movie. Are you sure it's only a movie? I don't know. Depends on how stupid you are. Oh, I'm pretty stupid, so this looks like real life to me. Posey is very level-headed, apparently. I think Foamy's feeding them scripts. That's the problem. Remakes tend to suck because everyone compares it to the original, where a reboot continuation gives them some leeway. But still, yeah. Come on, stop trying to crap out just a morning grab. Make it good. That is a good point, I guess. You know? You think this is like a sleight of hand kind of thing that companies are doing now because they realize everyone, you know, It's like, oh God, here we go with the reboots. Everyone's doing anti-reboots now. So people are like, hey, you know what? It's a direct continuation of what you loved. It's not a reboot in any sense of the terms. It's a direct continuation of that one film that you really liked from ye olden times. Nostalgia, give us your money. You think that's it? Yeah, Halloweens generally have a lot of pumpkins in them. It's not a reboot, but it's a direct continuation. You know, keeping the franchise legacy alive. You know, et cetera, corporate talk, et cetera. Honestly, like 2003, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and that was 2003. And 2017, Child's Play. Some reworks work very, very well. Yeah, no, Child's Play is pretty good. God, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre one, that was the Tobe Hooper one that I was thinking of from 2003. I thought it was like 2012. God, that's like almost 20 years old. Jeez. Not all stories need to be a direct sequel. Yeah. What? Animaniacs reboot is hilarious. I saw, 2 episodes of that. It was all right. I was expecting less when I went into it, but it was all right. But I've only seen 2 episodes. New cool, what? No. Yeah. See also what Night Before Christmas. Oh, God. That's right. That's going to happen. I know it will. So what? No. I don't think the Roswell character cares about Bigfoot. He's all about squirrels right now. Dogs chase squirrels. See psychopath with the chainsaw. Try anything and you're canceled, bro. Greatest defense ever. God. Haven't seen Animaniacs yet. Thanks for the reminder. Yeah, it's a thing. It's all right. Like, I went into it thinking, oh, God. It's like if the opening scene to the first episode doesn't kind of like at least make you chuckle a little bit, you're probably not going to like it. But that was pretty good. That was pretty good. I was like, all right, yeah, I see what they're doing. It's pretty good. Netflix doesn't like 3 seasons. That explains why Dragon Prince stopped. They're working on Stranger Things, so that's a thing. And the complete series of Animaniacs on DVD, but I haven't seen the reboot yet. The pre-release trailers? Oh, you saw the pre-release trailers. Yeah, I would take the time out to watch at least the first episode and see what you think from that. Dude, I think it's worth a watch. Yeah. I'm not saying sit there and binge it. You probably pull your eyes out, but yeah. I need more coffee, and I got to resituate. Oh, God. What happened? Oh, no. All right. I dropped my coffee card. I'm not going to get it, so I'm going to put up a Naked Ray Gun vinyl record instead for my coffee break. This is a decent album, actually, by the way. Dude, it's a good band. Just saying. There you go. That was my coffee break. Taking your lunch. Hey, there you go. Lunch walk. Good. Go for it. Maybe they'll ask you back for another Halloween movie. Maybe. No, they won't. No, they won't. See, got that. Read that. I read that. What would be a good series to actually have another direct sequel to? God. Because Ghostbusters worked out well. The last Ghostbusters movie, that was decent. I like that. I'm trying to think what would be a good direct. Go.
Hello, my fave
Sphinx.
Pum'Kin. How was your week?
So far,
Mine
good.
went better this week. Went to my first appointment for bariatric surgery and was told I should get my gastric sleeve surgery between end of July and end of August.
Could be a struggle with recovery, but I feel I'll make it through all right. Good vibes. Welcome, though. Hey, all the good vibes. Because, boom. Good vibes. That's good. Yes. Getting better through the power of science. Science! They fixed me up with science. Boop, boop, boop. They fixed me with science. Hope no dogs heard that. Let's see. Good vibes. There you go. How could they not? They made a new Bill and Ted, but not a new Wayne's World. Well, that's probably a good thing. Wayne's World. There's rumors that I'm making another Austin Powers. I don't know if we need that, but there you go. It's out there. God, I got to change chairs here. Hold on. Does that work? I think that works. We'll see. Ugh. Again, we're a bit broken today, so. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Movies. Painted Dreams. No, it would be a good direct sequel for something that they didn't, like, work on for a while. Direct sequel. I'm trying to think of, like, movies that are like, man, I wish they made another one. But it's been, like, 30 years. Night of the Creeps. What? I think Tom Atkins is still alive, right? I don't know if you could put him in that. Night of the Creeps. Monster Squad. Give me another Monster Squad sequel. There you go. Bullet 2. Gremlins, maybe. Yeah, I didn't care for Gremlins. Well, they made the Gremlins series, right? Was it called Mogwai? Did that even come out yet? I don't know if that's any good. Direct sequel to Last Starfighter. Ooh, that's a pretty good one. Short Circuit. They're actually doing it. I don't know if it's a direct sequel or a reboot. I've heard they were trying to reboot that. A Clockwork Orange. Didn't they try that? Direct sequels that are effectively a movie of 1.5 are tricky, especially if the second one doesn't acknowledge any events from it. Yeah. They live. And you call it 2022. Buy, consume, obey. I'm all out of bubblegum. Let's see. That's actually really good. Monster Squad can't have Dracula calling a little girl a beep to her face. Yeah. Apparently that wasn't rehearsed, so that kid was really screaming. There's a part in Monster Squad where the guy who plays Dracula is like looking dead in the face of this little kid. And this wasn't rehearsed. And that scream the kid gave was actually legit. From what I've heard, it was like they didn't practice it, and it was just like, "All right, give me the blah blah blah, you bleep," and the kid just. Ah!
What would you think of Coraline getting a sequel?
I don't know. Do you think that needs a sequel? I don't know. You know, because they're probably gonna do that, but maybe not Coraline though. I really think they're gonna try to do Nightmare Before Christmas because they're doing a novel. Sort of sequel from the perspective of Sally, from what I've heard. So I don't. Do we need a novel sequel to a movie? I don't know. Better have some good illustrations. The Stuff. I don't know. How about a remake to Darkman? Darkman. Yeah, dude. Forget those other two movies. Dude, Darkman was a really good movie actually for its time. I got Sam Raimi direct it. Liam Neeson wasn't all up his own, you know. But no, he was good in that, and you know, it's kind of a weird, quote unquote, superhero to have. You know, that's basically the dude couldn't feel anything, so it gave him like adrenaline strength. It was weird. The documentary for Clockwork Orange, just narrated by Malcolm McDowell. The irony. Dun, dun. No, Paranorman doesn't need a sequel.
10 moons of
10
the
minutes.
awesome PG. Love it here.
Thank you, Moonlight. How's it going? Thank you. What's up? They most likely try to make a action remake of Caroline. I don't know if that would be a thing. Bum, 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 bam, ba, da, da, da. What did I miss? Well, that was I don't know if I feel good about that. What, it's over already? There was like 10 minutes. What'd they do? You didn't bring out like sock puppets or anything, right? I would do that. I would be, oh God. No, if this guy had to do like an interview, I don't think you could just do an interview and not bring me out. And I'm like, hey, what's up? No, I'll vouch for this guy. It's pretty good. You're going to hire me, right? Oh, can you imagine? They'd be like, yeah, thanks for that. Oh, don't you hang up on me. This Zoom meeting's going to last forever. Look at his background. Come on, let's talk about the job and what I could offer to you for your business. This guy over here works tirelessly on everything. He does 12 hours days, no problem. Done it for 20 years. You need somebody like that on your team. This is your person. He probably doesn't want to be bothered a lot, but hey, you give him a job where he can do what he does when he does it, then there you go. You're going to have one of the best employees you're ever going to have in your life, all right? You hire this person now, all right? You hire this person now. It's going to be great, all right? Asset to your team. Full benefits. All right, this call is over now. Thanks for staying. Wait! I'm just saying. Durant is a Pokemon. Oh, God. Pokemon. Robert G. Was it E or G? I haven't seen that in a while. I got to watch that. You most likely try to make a love. No, I can write that. Let's see.
A human did a thing.
Go.
What's up, Paul?
What's up? Lucifer, what's up? How's it going? How you doing? How's life? Yeah, we started there a little early, but, you know, here we are. What's up? Zoom meeting, interview, and I'm terrible at interviews. Yeah, interviews are difficult because you're always on the spot, and then they throw weird questions at you. I don't know if I would be able to adapt well to that. I mean, you think I would, right? You know, be out there, but, you know. I know we had to do a couple of meetings with doctors over, you know, calls, and I was just like, yeah, this is, yeah, over here it bothers me, and, you know, just, like, I don't know, it's weird. I don't know, it's a lot of stress, you know?
Sneaky human.
Go.
I know it's been a crazy storm going on, but did you ever did that gift at the P.O. box?
Yes, we did. We actually went to the P.O. box. We went to the P.O. box, and we got the stuff. Now, we could show it today, or we could wait till Sunday, which will be our 600th episode. Yeah, believe it or not, 600th. I cannot believe I did 600 episodes. It's ridiculous. It's like, what am I doing here? What's going on? 600. Wear a party hat that says 600. 600. I know, that'll be something, right? I don't know. But we did do it. We did. And we also went to the post office today to send out stuff. And we double checked to make sure there was stuff in there. And then Dawn got something from you, apparently. But that's for her stream. I'm not going to spoil it. Shh. Don't spoil it. All right. So I'm going to thank you in advance from her. And thank you. Let's see. How about a sequel to where a house comes to life and kidnaps children and passes by, but the kids... What? That was House. Wasn't that the movie House? Yeah. But with the kids who survived the haunting become ghost hunters as adults. What, the one with Steve Buscemi in it? It was the old guy. Look, what are you doing by my house? You want to die? The kid's like, yeah. Monster House. Yeah, that was right, Monster House. What was the movie House, though? Oh, that was the weird one with George Wendt was in it, right? Gwent or Wendt? Norm, that guy. I'm great at interviews. I just suck at the work. Oh, God. ADHD makes learning new things all at once a bit challenging. Are you going to celebrate 666 episodes? No, let's get to 600. You know, it's been a rough last couple of weeks, so we'll see what happens. Pilsy, wow, that's like 300 times. What? Times 2. So it's twice to Madison, twice to Sparta. What? Limits Morbid, what's up? Skyberdom, what's up? Bomb. I don't know, we'll see what happens when we get to that thing. Hey, do you have a devil dress? No, that's what you do. There you go. For episode 666, you got to get a devil costume. So you got to be a devil girl. Within terms of service, okay? God, just... You know, you've been on the internet too long, okay? You're ruining it. House 2 was the caterpillar puppy, right? What? No, I don't know. What is one movie you want remade? You know what movie I would love to see remade because I don't think they'd be able to do it. But not, without CGI. I want organic, no CGI, none of that stuff. 2 movies, actually. 1, The Blues Brothers. Okay, you don't want to remake that movie anyway, so leave it as it is. But I would just like to see the final cost of how many cars they would need to create that much carnage. Okay, that's what I would love to see. I want to see the expense you know? The other one, and I don't think you could get a group of actors to do this well today. It's a mad, 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 mad world. It's a lot of people don't know this film because it's from ye olden times, but you had an excellent cast of comedians for the time, and it was pretty insane. It was like almost a 3-hour long movie where people were going on this cross-country treasure hunt because some dude dying in a pit was just like, there's treasure, that kind of thing. So they got the clues. They all tried to, like, scramble, and then they're fighting each other to get this thing. It was a pretty mesmerizing film. And all the cameos in there are ridiculous. You have everything from, like, Buster Keaton to Don Knotts popping up in that film. It's insane. It is a great movie. It's one of my favorite movies from that era of cinema. It's just so insane, all the stuff they did in that. It sounds a little like Rat Race. Yeah, like 30 years before Rat Race. Remake Scavenger Hunt. There you go. Sorry I wasn't on earlier. You're sick. You're sick. No. Good vibes. Boom. Good vibes to you. May you not be sick anymore.
Bang.
Ha. Go.
Who remembers Rat Race?
Rat Race. I saw that a long time ago, but I haven't seen it recently, and it didn't stand out to me as much as the other one. You got another interview tomorrow? Yeah, there you go. Good job. You know what? I don't know. Does rehearsing help you for interviews? I try not to do that. I try to improv my interviews. Sometimes it doesn't work. Just miss what? What? Wacko. I like donuts. Donuts? Yes. I only know the rhythm having song Rat Race. I overthink everything. You overthink everything. Well, isn't that like a form of anxiety? Like if you overthink your interview, it's kind of like you keep playing it in your head. Yeah, we kind of do that with like weird everyday stuff. It's bizarre. Bum 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 bum. I don't know. Sometimes it's good to like. Well, you know what? Use this interview because you get familiar with some questions and stuff like that, and I don't know. Use that as the practice run. Good Highlander. Yeah. What's his name? Henry Cavill wanted to be new Highlander. I think he's actually going to be the next Highlander, right? Did that go through? No, there's going to be a remake of Highlander, and I think Cavill's going to be in it.
Notice me.
Go.
Hey guys. Happy Year of the Tiger. Tiger.
Year of the Tiger. Cool. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Rat Race has Mr. Bean in it.
Rat Race has Mr. Bean in it. Oh, yeah. That's right. Mr. Bean. I need a nap. My sleep schedule is so screwed up. Maybe thinking everything that happened in 13 minutes of interview for weeks. Yeah, don't stress yourself out about it. It's like, seriously. I know it's difficult too, but let it go. Because then you're going to have that on your head during your next interview, and you don't need that. Just shake it off. Shake it off. There you go. Take a nap, relax. There you go. And thank you. Mr. Bean is Rowan Atkinson. He's always Mr. Bean. Even in Johnny English, he was Mr. Bean. He will always be Mr. Bean to me. Oh, that's Mr. Bean. They made like a cartoon series of that too, right? Yeah. Action-based. What's up? It's been a while. How you doing? Being actiony, I hope.
I hid your car keys.
Go.
Also the guy from the first Jurassic Park who steals the canister.
Me. I gotta rewatch that. That's got to be on like Amazon, right? It better be. Narco to Mr. Bean was still hilarious. Yeah. What's up? What you been up to, action base? Thank you. Boom, boom, boom. My opinion, Cannonball Run movies were attempts to remake It's a Mad, Mad, Mad World. I haven't seen Cannonball Run in a while, but Smokey and a Bandit, you think they could remake that? What would they try to bring across state lines, though? Yeah. Because back then, like, transporting beer was a big thing. You ain't gonna never find a Burt Reynolds, though. Yeah. Into the Rowan verse. Yeah, it's the Bean verse. It's the Mr. Bean verse. Go.
Rowan Atkinson was Zazu in Lion King and was the Black
Really?
Adder.
Yeah, I know he's a Black Adder. I didn't know he did Zazu. Zazu. There was a particular time. When it comes to cartoons, it's very weird. Sometimes I just, like the voices, I just never look up to see who's doing them, you know? It's only like, there was this one period of time where I'm just like, I'm watching cartoons. You know, I didn't really care. So I just never figured out who was doing the voices, which is sad. I should go back and look into that. Like, oh, who did this? Who did that? And then you realize, oh, that's the guy who did this. You know, it's pretty crazy. Thank you. I always think of him as Toby and Welcome to Hell. Not the 9 o'clock. What, Mr. Bean? Before Mr. Bean, so would he still be Mr. Bean then? Yes, it's retroactively. We're going to retcon Mr. Bean. Is he like in a current series? I feel like they should just revive Mr. Bean somehow. Mr. Bean's sandwich episode was grossly hilarious. Oof. Appreciation for voice actors who actually use a character voice rather than their own voice for everyone. Oh, God, yeah. I just use my own voice for every character I do, you know. There are no dumb questions. Do colors taste good? Well, actually, that's a super, super good question. Yeah, because, dude, you ever have those gummy sharks? They taste blue. They really do. Gummy sharks taste blue. If blue tasted like something, yes. Orange tastes good. It's not. No, I think orange. I think that's just an association with. There are certain foods I've tasted that taste a particular way, like blue. Yeah. Thanks for the good vibes. Good vibes to you. I think Mr. Bean is playing a French detective. Is that allowed? Do they have a cancel culture over there? Hey, Rowan Atkinson's playing a French person. Is he French? He's got to be French. Or is everyone just like, well, they're all European, so who cares? I feel like that's the general consensus. They're all Europeans, whatever. That's sad, though, you know? Been working on getting my bicycle fixed. Bicycle. Cool. Are you going to put jets on it or something? Which is funny because the color blue doesn't exist in nature. Isn't that weird? Well, the sky's blue, so how's that, like... Technically, that's nature, right? How come people say the color blue doesn't exist in nature, yet the sky is blue and some waters are blue? It technically exists. It's just not in foods. Blueberries are purple. Think of Mr. Bean's voice when Zazie says, I've never met a king of bees with such so little hair. I guess I could see that. All right. Isn't there that one blue breed of butterfly and blue jays? Yeah, technically blue jays. Yeah. I think there's blue. There's no blue food. Yeah, that's the George Carlin bit. It's because of the water reflecting the light making it blue. Still, it's blue. Something's blue. That's the thing. Something's blue to be reflecting the color blue. You know? Blue eyes. People have blue eyes. You know? And I'm jealous of them. Who was that woman that had those really stark blue eyes? They were very light. She was in They Live. And then V. Or V and then They Live. Oh, God, what's her name? Oh, jeez. Oh. I'm never going to remember. All right. Someone will know. Because of the water... Now, got that. Blue Jays. Blue Jays. Yeah. See, in the sports team. What are those? I'm jealous of people with blue eyes. Hi, brown. Well, what color are your eyes? Varies from day to day. Shut up. God. Blueberries exist, blue jays, bluebell flowers, and so on. Well, I think certain flowers have been crossbred over time by humans to be blue. Though I'm not quite sure. But blueberries technically aren't blue. They're more purpley. Though they do have it's a blue-purple. Blue eyes tend to have hearing problems. What? Really? That's weird. Dun. 3 blue eyes. 3 of them. What? I didn't even know that was a thing. People with blue eyes tend to have hearing problems? Get out of here. Do you like brain games that make you think? It kind of depends. Depends on my day. Sometimes I don't feel like thinking. Like today, I'm not in a thinky day. I'm in a like, let's just not die today. Flowers on flax is natural blue. My eyes are hazel with a dash of orange. Orange? Sure that's not just being bloodshot? You have, all right, I'm going to say you have a varying color iris. All right. It's all over the place. Dalmatian is a good example. You cannot breed blue-eyed Dalmatians, else their spawn will be deaf. Oh, God. Yeah, we got to stop making all these weird dog breeds. They all come out like deformed mutants.
I have blue eyes, and I have bad radar level hearing.
You have bag or bad? Bag radar? You can just make the correction in chat. You don't got to word. No, I don't know what that means. Bad? Radar level hearing. Bloop, bloop. The best compliments I got was that I had chocolate eyes. Hey, that's a good way of saying it. You got chocolate. I just want to eat your eyeballs. Maybe that's what they meant. That's kind of weird. You ruined my compliment. No, I'm kidding. Sorry, bat level. Okay, bat level. All right. There you go. Nice. See? Boom. Good job. So it is not true then. Or maybe when you get older. I don't know. But we all get bad hearing when we get older. What? Message erased with highlighter. That doesn't work. Space Dawn Incorporate. What? I don't know. They should crossbreed a cheetah with a snail. But then you'd have a mid-speed slimy cat. Who wants that? Ugh. Dogs should be bred based on their health, not appearances. Yeah, that's true. What? Here's the thing. When it comes to breeding dogs, you have those, the purebred people, that kind of like society of rich people who have nothing better to do to make sure their dog is the purest of breeds, that kind of thing. Which is, it's a little 1940s Germany as far as I'm concerned. Because, no, I think the best and healthiest dog you're going to get is a mutt. Because they do it. It kind of breeds out all that, dysfunctional stuff. I don't want some weird slobbering thing that's just like, they could barely breathe because everyone's been breeding their noses to be shorter and shorter until they look like me. It's ridiculous. Go.
Supposedly all blue-eyed people can be traced back to the same ancestor who first had the blue eye mutation. Since having blue eyes is a mutation.
Oh, there you go. So everyone with blue eyes is related. Humans are weird. All right. Thank you. They're brown eyes, so I must be full of bleep. Okay. But I thought we were going to breed pumpkins. No, don't do that. Got enough pumpkins. You're a mutant. Mutant. A mutant. Patrick Stewart saying the word mutant. A mutant. Variations and blah, 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 blah. Mutant. Star Trek #1. Okay. Must be off later, dude. Matt RX. Be well, stay safe, do something fun. Do something fun. Fun for everyone. But especially you. Pum'Kin guy versus Roswell. Who breathes better? Well, I don't have anything blocking my nose, I just have a direct line to air, The Roswell thing has got all those wrinkly folds up in his nose,
Welcome
man.
to our merry band of misfits.
What's up?
Hey Pum'Kin guy, sorry I haven't said hello, been lurking since starter stream. How are you doing today?
So far, so good. We had some early stream difficulties, but here we are. Doing Wednesday. What's up? Dun, dun, dun. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. All right, let me get more coffee and resituate my chair here. God, I keep dropping everything. One of those days, Jack. Look at that. Look at all. I got all bent and folded. Gotta move this now. Got things all over the place. What is happening here? Jeez. Still need my coffee. I don't know. I'm feeling a little bit better. I think whatever was dislocated got relocated somehow. Weird. I'm still drinking coffee. Give me a second. When are you going to make an anime series? That was very graceful. Let's see. I might be sick, but I can still air hug my bestest little pumpkin. Air hug. Ugh. Don't get me sick. What up? Bump, 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 bump. I mean, what? My eyes are blue, green, hazel, and constantly change colors, and are sometimes two different colors. And apparently, when I'm really PO, they have turned red. Oh, that's just burst capillaries. I did say before I was a Gen X man. Ah, there you go. Also, I can't leave the vulnerable to get themselves hurt because I can't In order for him to see our messages, is it delayed? What? No. It depends on what. Dude, you cool. You should be a voice actor. Hey, do voice acting, you jerk. Come on, make NFTs for your voice acting. Come on, Troy Baker was going to do it and then realized it was a stupid idea. You think Troy Baker should open up a bakery? You should call it just Troy Bakers. Yeah. I think that would be good. But then everyone you hire has to have a really cool voice, you know? Like, hey, would you like a cake? What would you like written on that cake? Happy birthday, Timmy. I can do that for you. I'll be ready at 3 o'clock. Like, I like calling that place. They got such great voice actors there, you know? 20 moons. What? Not into NFTs. No, thanks. That's like the meme now on NFTs. I never said I was going to do it. I'm messing with you. So, come on. There's a green with a reddish caramel color. Around here, caramel. Caramel. Well, I guess I'm average because I have brown hair and eyes. Then I reject that, sir, and say I'm fabulous. You are you. And you know what? Here's this thing. If you want different color eyes, contacts. Everyone wears contacts. You can't look at an e-girl online without them having some contacts janking up their eyes. It's very noticeable, by the way, and it looks fake. So there you go. I'm just saying, it kind of bothers me when I see that. It really does. Go.
Suddenly, PG and Pauline popping out of the birthday cake to jump scare kids everywhere.
I would like doing that. I don't know if I can get a job doing that. Can I do that? Yeah. And just be like, hey kid, it's your birthday. How many more do you think you have left? Yeah, that kind of thing. Well, no, happy birthday, kid. Here, have some cake. Ma, the pumpkin threw cake at me. Shut up. Everyone has a device to do it. Yeah. Jump scares are still popular. Yeah, but that's only because people can't write something scary anymore. So you just have to, you know, that kind of thing. Jump scares. That. Yeah, there you go. No freaking thanks. But the other F word. It's kind of the meme. That's the meme now. Sad but true. Something happening here. What? Oh, there we go. Those are lyrics. Food fight. The live messages are on slow mode. Oh, are they? Oh, no, that's fine. No, we do that so people don't spam. I should probably turn that off on Wednesdays because Wednesdays slower than Sundays. Yeah. Wednesdays is slower than Sundays, and I don't know why. Because people got jobs and they got to work. I don't know why. Should they just have a movie called Jump Scare? And it'd be like every 12 seconds somebody's screaming in your face. That'd be awesome. Yeah! 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 I read the F word and still got modded out. Yeah, auto mod is on Snowflake right now. I can definitely type faster than I could write. Yeah, definitely. I think everyone can. There's a game called Spooky Jump Scare Manor. There's an HD version of that too. I usually have to do... No, they did a remaster of it, so it looks spiffier. I usually have to do all my week stuff on Sundays. I have to wait till Wednesday. Oh. I haven't had a good scare since The Howling, 1986. The Howling. Or is it Mansion? I think it's Mansion. I think it's a Spooky Jump Scare Mansion. I don't think people know what a manor is. Manner of speaking. Jump scares are so lazy and predictable. It's predictable. Oh, God. Predictable. Hate movies that rely on such an overused trope. Yeah, but... God, I mean, what else is there? What else is there? You know? It's not like you can have ye olden time movie theaters where people would, like, you know, rig the seats to give you electric shocks, you know? That was a thing. It was like the William Castle approach to theatrics. You know what I'm saying? For movies. The Tingler. That kind of thing. I passed out when I saw Evil Dead Remake. You passed out? What? The last great scare was from Silent Hill. I think games are more scarier than movies now. Because there's that level of immersion that you don't get with cinema anymore. Especially VR. Oof. I just rewatched 1986 Howling last weekend. Oh, nice. The later sequels to that got pretty jank, didn't they? Like, a lot of people are like, oh, Howling 4, please, give me a break. Yeah. Wayne Manor. Known by many, but not... What? Big, but not a castle. Yeah, Wayne Manor, there you go. Ah, I just think Batcave.
Outside is icky. Why can't they do that anymore in theaters? You know, rumble the seats or little poke, but nothing to hurt anyone.
Because I think it's too expensive, you know, and people would probably complain.
Boo.
My favorite horror game when I was younger was Fear.
Fear. I think that's on PC now. There's some pretty good mods for that from what I've heard.
Autopsy Club meeting Saturday open mic night.
That's pretty good. I like that. See, that's a good pun. That's a good pun. I like that. Good job. What's up, Corgi? Thank you. The Exorcist VR got me tensed up and decent jump scare here and there. Yeah, there you go. I think VR is really good. It's like literally all the senses are engaged. And that's hard to do with a movie, you know? Duskwalker, what's up? How's it going? Recently saw a drama suspense series that was actually really good and well written. Had a good scary element to it. It's called Archive 81. Archive 81. Archive 81. Got a lot of stuff. God. I need a new desk. I need a new something here. I need a new... Yep. Whatever. No, it's weird. The chair just keeps slowly sliding back, and before you know it, you're like over here trying to do... It's ridiculous. I tried to play Fear at one point, but horror games don't scare me. I don't know. Try VR. I don't know. Oh, that's somebody else. New Disney rides use all kinds of tricks to immerse the audience into the environment. Yeah, I think amusement park rides would work, but, you know, God, I don't want to go to an amusement park anytime, probably for another 4 years at least. Tell me words.
Yes. Spooky's House of Jump Scares / Spooky's Mansion of Jump Scares. So many callbacks to several games / movies. My favorite specimen is the Dear Lord.
Dear Lord. Oh, God. Yeah, that's usually on sale. Check Steam if that's on sale. Because it's probably, like, super cheap right now. VR hurts my eyes and head. Yeah, there's something like called getting your VR legs. Basically, if you're new to VR, you got to use it for a little bit. And once you start feeling like a little weird, stop using it. And then you have to kind of get into it and keep doing it. No, seriously, people can get very nauseous doing that. What was it that you played? You played Borderlands in VR, and you were like, brr, brr. Like, it was, because it's such a hectic game. Playing that in VR is like, you might as well just be upside down in a roller coaster being baby shaken, you know, at the same time. It's difficult, you know. So it's a slow roll to getting, you know, your VR legs and being able to enjoy the medium. Analog horror games and media are gaining popularity and actually decent scary. Yes. Dude, horror movies, I haven't seen a decent horror movie that was, like, scary. I found ones interesting, but not scary, you know? The problem is they have glasses. All right, with glasses, there are actually... It costs a little bit, but there's a place, from what I've heard, there's a place where you can get prescription inserts, so you don't have to wear glasses. As long as you have your prescription, they can make a prescription insert that goes over the lenses for like the Oculus or whatever, and they're magnetic, so they just snap on, snap off. And then this way you don't have to wear glasses, and it's a little bit more of a natural feel. So look into that. I forget what the place is called, because, you know, I'm not really in the market for that right now. So, you know, but there you go. But it's definitely something to look into, you know, and there's also other tactics that you can use. They say actually having a fan on in a particular direction keeps you grounded so you know where the air is coming from. This way you don't get disoriented. But I don't know if that's true or not. Psychora, where's Psychora? Are they streaming? They streaming now? Sounds cool but pricey. I think they were like $50 or $60 or something like that. It might be a little bit pricey, but it depends on how invested I guess you're going to get into VR. But it is cool. I mean, dude, you know, it's kind of like when you get prescription glasses cheaper than you would at the actual like prescription place. God, I can't pay like so much money for glasses anymore. It's ridiculous. Ah, Sakura streaming. Nice. What does that mean? Then how long have I been on? Hold that thought. Oh, all right. Well, yeah. Okay. Weird. No, I've been technically 2 hours, but like the first half hour didn't count because it was all choppy and weird because of the audio. So there you go. And thanks for letting me know about that and being patient while I fix that. Can't use VR because I only have one eye to work with. Huh. I've actually never... That's a thing. It is a stereoscopic kind of thing, right? Oh, jeez. All right, well... I can't help you with that. Okay. Back to get colder. What? Got colder out there. It's going to keep getting colder. According to recent groundhogs, it's going to stay cold. It's real cold up in there. Groundhog said it's going to stay colder the next 6 weeks. You're going to be freezing. Yeah. Why would I do it in that voice? This just sounds dumb. It's like so weird. Such an ominous thing for groundhogs. Say, groundhog said it's going to be cold. What? I don't mind jump scares in horror games. They can be fun. Movies, however, just get so damn boring now with characters of why I should care. Well, that's the problem. None of the characters in movies now anyone cares about. You know, they're very generic and cookie cutter, and, you know, they're not going to put a lot of effort into somebody that, you know, is going to get killed off in like the first 15 minutes, you know? That's the thing. And I think every good horror writer should make even the secondary characters that get killed off relatively quickly somehow relatable, you know? And I know it's difficult to do because you got a short span of time to, you know, make this person likable, but, you know, it adds to the, oh God, I hope that person doesn't die kind of thing. But then I think at this point, humanity knows that everything's just a movie. Well, maybe they don't, because not from what I've seen on the internet. It's 50-50. But you know what I'm saying. Well, Sling Blade Groundhog's Day remix. Oh, God. About to... Necronomicon. And coffee. Look for John Riggs. He did a video on a prescription 3D. The video has a link to the company. There you go. There you go. Hey, look at the 3D thing. Look at the thing that Spock said. 3D. The VR things. Good job. Gaming. Hey. Cat Raptor Gaming. Thank you for the host. Appreciate it. Thank you. He's behind the door. Everyone's behind the door. I care about Ash Williams. I care about Herbert West. Yeah, when are we going to get a good Reanimator movie? God. They wanted to make another one, but it just never happened, you know? Come on, Jeffrey Combs is still alive. I need more Herbert West. Come on. No, but I think the director, Brian Usna, passed away relatively recently, last 5 years or so. I don't know. Who would be good director for another Reanimator movie? They would just reboot it and make it garbage. Garbage. You know? Bum, bum, bum. Miss Katana Q. Come on. More Herbert West. More Herbert West. Mr. West, next time, I suggest you bring a pen. That guy was good. What was his name? Gordon or something like that? That was the obsolete guy in the Twilight Zone. You're obsolete. Trying to break my wife's desire to, not have kids. I think I'm starting to... It's a lot of work. Just saying. It's a lot of work. And I'll see if you can get one for a trial run. Do you have any relatives that have a kid that you'd have to deal with? There you go. Trial run. That's what I would do. If I was going to have kids, I would find somebody to be like, hey, you want me to babysit for you or something like that? You know, and then you get the trial run. You know, so if something happens, at least it's not yours, right? You know, look for a loner. Sam Raimi respects Reanimator enough to be worth considering. Sam Raimi, actually, that's like top choice right there. That's actually brilliant. Good job. Get into casting. What are you doing? I had 3 kids, and I'm so lucky to have been their dad. Nice. Keep them away from existing kids. Those will scare anyone off. What is the thing? You have more tolerance for your own kids. If it's somebody else, you have zero tolerance. Like, if you have your kid and another kid doing the same exact thing, you'd be like, man, that kid sucks. You know, I'd be like, who's the best? Who's the best kid? You. You're my boy. Yeah, I know you vomited all over me, but this idiot did too. All right? You jerk. Control yourself. Love you. Love you, man. You know, that kind of thing. It could literally be the same exact thing, you know? It's just, you know. It's okay when it's yours. Yeah. Let's see. Been helping care for my niece and nephew for years, decades even. All right, then you know what you're doing. Dude, I don't know. I don't know your backstory. You know, I didn't research. Raimi, anything is beautiful. He knows how to get in your mind with his camera angles. Yeah. What? What? Tolerance for my friends' kids. You have, I'm going to say you have little or in? You have intolerant? I don't know. That's jumbled. Damn autocorrect. Autocorrect makes fools of us all. I have a lot of nieces and nephews that might be living in a bubble, but they are good kids, so I don't know. You grew up in a Mormon family. I don't know. Oh, no, there you go. That's right. Yeah. All right. That is. I'm going to play with my niece for a few minutes, but I don't fully babysit. Oh, there you go. First time chat. What's up? Lurking. You lurk away. Dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Good camera angles. What's up? A lot of people don't have good camera angles anymore. You know? Good camera angles are really difficult. You know, got to frame the scene properly. Yeah. Oh, dude, seriously, come on. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Sup? Mariner, what's up? Oh, you were here earlier. What's going on? Hello. Morning angle. That's pretty good. No, I got that reference. God. Oh, well, let me get a little bit more coffee. See what's going on. Scott Pilgrim. That would be another movie that I would want to see a sequel to. You know, didn't one of the actors say that they actually would like to see another sequel to that, but take place like 10 years later? I don't think it would be as fun, though. I can't imagine it being fun. But that would be kind of cool. But they're making a Netflix series, so I'll watch that. All right. But now, for those that came in late, we're talking about movies that we actually would want a direct sequel from, you know, from ye olden times. Not that Scott Pilgrim's that old, but, you know. See what coffee does? Gives you ideas. I do occasionally break out. It's very unridiculous. And the greater good. The greater good. The greater good. Dun, 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 dun. What? It's good. Dude, that was an excellent movie. Shut up. Well, let's see. Silly, stupid idea. Herbert West finds and restores Xena Warrior. What? No. What nonsense idea? Can we keep Sam away from Reanimator? I don't know. What would be a thing? Well, the whole that would just jank up the lore of Reanimator because you kind of need fresh bodies. You know what I'm saying? Wait, what? There's a Scott Pilgrim series? Yeah, Netflix is making an animated Scott Pilgrim series, and the creator, what's the name? I want to say Brian Lee O'Malley is going to be involved in it, so that's a good sign. So there you go. Yeah. It is Netflix, so take that for what it's worth. They'll have a budget for it, and they'll probably make a season, and hopefully it'll be good. Aubrey Plaza would be bleeped even more times. What? Oh, God. Yeah. Bump, 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 bump. Can we please go back to that? Yeah, that's what I just said. I'm so excited now. I'm going to watch it all. There you go. Well, hopefully it'll flesh out the comics, because there's a lot more in the comics than there was in the movie, obviously. But, you know, there you go. It'll be animated, so you don't got to worry about any kind of weird, like, oh, how are we going to do this with real-life characters? Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Live action. Live. No. Animated. Animated. I think everyone will run out of franchises, and then they'll get to the squirrel. Then it'll be like, hey, let's approach that Foamy the Squirrel. It's the only franchise that hasn't been bought. Let's see if we can make a Netflix thing. But then Hulu will be like, what about, wait, whoa. Come on, we want to do a thing. And then I'll be like, oh, really? Well, we've been talking to Amazon, so. Hey, Amazon, Hulu, and Netflix, get a bidding war going for a Foamy the Squirrel series. I'm up for it. Go. But are you? Can you handle it? Brian, it's Brian Lee O'Malley. What did I say, Brendan? It's Brian. All right, O'Malley. They better have good music in there, though. Oh, God, that's right. Oh, that's a soundtrack I would love to look forward to. Oh, yeah. You think they're going to get Beck to do the soundtrack? Now, for those people that didn't know, Beck wrote, like, this, well, right, but, you know, put together the songs for the Scott Pilgrim thing. But the soundtrack, like the original, you know, where's Extra Bomb? Those songs, yeah, that was Beck. That's why they're decent. And I think I'm all caught up. All right, I'm all caught up. Just gonna sit here now. There's this other series that hasn't been bought yet. It's called Foamy the Squirrel. Get them on the phone. Exactly. I know. Yeah, here's the thing. Here's a possibility, right? Because people are going to start looking into, after all the franchises get bought up, they're going to look at early internet series. And they're going to see, all right, which one of these schmucks is still alive, right? And you're going to be like, over here, bruh. You know? And they're going to be like, oh, all right. Probably maybe you and Salad Fingers. Watch Salad Fingers will get a Netflix series, and you'll be like, hey, wait! Foamy will lose his rawness. I don't think Foamy cares enough to be raw at this point. I think he just wants everyone to just die off at this point. That squirrel is just... I don't know if anyone's been, like, you know, when you watch the cartoons, he's been just getting progressively, like, you know, he's like, everything. Now he's just like this dark, shadowy kind of thing. And it's just like, humans, you know, just kind of like, just waiting for him to die off in his seething rage. Just like, it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. Just sitting there waiting for hang out in the streets and just have fun. Joe Cartoon Frog Blender series. How are you going to make that a Netflix series? You can only blend so many frogs. I know, because here's the thing. A lot of the series now, like web series as cartoons go, they're a little lewd. You know what I'm saying? Don't know if people are going to be up for that. But who knows what media is going to look like in another 5-10 years. Don't send ghosts. Got enough here. You have a detective series called Backed in Sweden. Oh, cool. Talk about the musician Beck. Wait, was it Happy Tree Friends? Well, Happy Tree Friends had a series. It was on that website. What was it, like Mondo Media or something that back in the day? And then that stopped. Let's see. It's only a matter of time till big media suits cast their gaze on new grounds. Yeah, and then their eyes are going to get burned out at the state of the place. Dude, Newgrounds is getting... It's always been a little risque, but now it's just like this dumping ground for trash. You know, I'm just like, it kind of, it's a little disappointing. You know? But, You don't like Happy Tree Friends? It was fun when it first started, but then I felt it kind of got a little bit like, yeah, we've seen this before. Yeah. But, you know, some of the little deaths were pretty inventive. Filmy has finally come into the realization that humanity is too stupid to rule. Or more to the point that the level of stupidity is too frustrating for him to try to bother with. Pretty much. I think that's both. I mean, at this point, the squirrel's pretty much just like, why am I bothering with these people? I mean, they're complete idiots. Why am I just, all right, here's a little bit of advice. Good. You want to take it? Good. Or whatever. Then just go bleep yourself. You know, that kind of thing. Need more squirrel songs. Yeah, we're waiting for our studio to warm up. By that, I mean car. And by warm up, I mean spring. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, bum, bum. Island edition. Break out the ukulele. What is even happening with that series? Does that keep going? I don't know. Filmy's just preaching to the choir at this point. Yeah, pretty much. Well, that's kind of the sad thing. We just go.
I just made a new grounds account 2 days ago on my
Nice.
birthday. So many familiar faces from DeviantArt and Instagram are on there.
Yeah.
I even follow you on there now.
Thank you. Newgrounds. I want Newgrounds to be good. Yeah. No evil series by Betsy Lee. What? I wanted, what was that series? The Summoning? Was that the name of the series with the little cat witch? The little cat witch girl? That's Mahogany? That one. I wanted that to be a series, but it just never took off. It was just like, they had that one thing in like 2017, and I was like, oh, cool. Can't wait for this to be gone. Yeah. I had high hopes for that.
Boop.
Go.
Hello, pumpkin guy. I had to call off because of all this dang ice on the roads.
Ah.
People going down the street are legit skiing. It's concerning and hilarious at the same time.
Yeah, be safe, stay home. If it's that bad where you are, boom, forget it. What, she's an elf? What do you mean she's an elf? I thought she was a cat. Doesn't she have a tail? Oh, no, dude, I haven't seen it in a while. Really? She's an elf? Look like a cat. Well, she has a cat. That's right, she has the cat. Never mind. Do you think a series based on the universe of Akira would be possible someday? Yes. Absolutely. They just did a 4K restoration of Akira. Look into it. I don't know if it's out yet or it's coming out, but that should be pretty good. And if you're looking for a cheap 4K restoration, Ghost in the Shell got the movie from 1995 also got a 4K restoration. Supposedly it looks amazing, but I'm not sure. Cat, female, I guess. I don't know. Concerning, hilarious. New feelings. This is so funny, it's concerning me. Wait, what? I'm generally concerned. That's like when you're watching the Three Stooges. You're generally concerned about their well-being, but you'll still laugh at them when they get a ladder dropped on their head. Okay, it's on the list now. It's on the list now. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. I think he's dead. I think he's dead. I gotta go back and rewatch that short. I'm assuming that's still on YouTube. The Summoning. God, I feel bad. No, it really bothers me when I see something like that and I feel like it's got all this great potential and I'm like, cool, I can't wait to see more of that, and then never happens to it. Yeah. I don't remember Abbott and Costello. Yes. Why wouldn't I? Who's on first? All that. Dude, I'm gonna give super props to Lou Costello because a lot of people don't know this, and I mean you can look it up and then you'll find out. But okay, for those who don't know, Abbott and Costello, Who's on First, Ye Olden Times kind of comedians, vaudeville, all that other stuff. They did Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein, Meet the Killer Boris Karloff, all those little monster movies, and a bunch of other films. But the interesting thing about that is, and it's a sad, tragic story, but this is why I have a tremendous amount of respect for... Hold on.
My boss, though, I think might be on some drugs, though. She was irritated and said it wasn't that bad out. Like some lady almost hit the stop sign on the corner. It's that bad out. One of those you're still coming into work, though? Moments at...
Yeah, no, there's always going to be one like that. Because if they don't see the snow totals, then they'll be like, it's not that bad out. But they're not seeing the ice that nobody else is compensating for. Boom. Two things about Abbott and Costello people probably don't know. One, what do you call it? The Abbott guy actually suffered from a lot of seizures. Still kept doing his thing. But the Lou Costello guy, was going to do a radio show, right? And this is a sad story, so prepare yourself for sad stories, right? His kid literally drowned in a pool, okay? Like an hour before he's supposed to do this radio show. He gets the news. He still does the radio show because he had that the show must go on kind of mentality. Of course, his life was completely changed after that, and he had kind of a dour demeanor. But could you imagine that? That is like literally the worst thing that can happen to a parent on the planet, okay? But then still have that integrity to be like, I got a radio show to do. Still do it, and people enjoyed it. That is amazing to me. If that happened now, everything would be canceled. Everyone goes home. Everyone blah, blah, blah. Dude, it's like, there's a show that has to be done, you know? Dude, that is amazing to me. That is just like, that is all the respect to those people up there. You know? And can you imagine being like a comedian and suffering from like seizures all the time?
44 moons. Thanks for all the good vibes.
There you go. Mazel, thank you. Appreciate 44 moons. But that is mesmerizing to me. That is just, there's a lot of respect there for those. You know, and yeah, they were like fun and, you know, goofy kind of things, but a lot of people don't know backstories like that. And I'm just like, wow. I'm sure there's other instances of people doing that, you know, having tragedy, but still going on with the show. But I'm like, wow, dude, you do something like that, dude. I was impressed when we did a stream like 10 minutes after we were puking our brains out because we were sick. And I was like, oh, wow, look at us. Well, the show must go on. Well, it's like, dude, that pales in comparison. That's not even, that's like getting a paper cut, you know? So, I mean, that's just amazing to me. So, yeah, it's good stories like that. Well, not good stories, but stories like that of people really caring about their craft and their audience and stuff like that, and continuing to persevere when something like that like just happens. Like this just happens. It's like he's going to go on. He gets this little notice. Oh yeah, guess what happened? And you're like, oh my God. No, wait, hold on. We still got a show to do. That's insane to me. I don't know. That's a different type of that. What? People were tougher back then. I can't even imagine anyone being that tough though, to just be like, all right, I got to keep going. I mean, that's insane to me. But I mean, dude, it's just like, you know, and in the midst of all that tragedy that happened to him, he still put on a show and made people laugh. That's so, you know, respectable, you know? And then people found out later and they were like, why did you do the show, you idiot? You know? But hey, dude, it's like, you know, if people even have a dash of that kind of stick-to-itiveness and that concern for what they have to do in this world, I think the world would be a better place, and because a lot more would get done. People wouldn't be like, yeah. So that's just amazing to me. It's a weird story, but I don't know. Got sidetracked. Abbott and Costello, yeah. All right. And no matter what happens, got to keep the show rolling and ad-lib until the end. Come too far to call it quits. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of difficult, you know? There's been times where it's just like, oh, can I do this, blah, 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 you know, that kind of stuff. And it's just like, I don't know.
Nice.
Go.
Rush's drummer lost his daughter and wife and still had to go on drumming.
See? That's one of those things. That's like, huh? That's insane to me, but insanely respectable, you know? And it's just kind of like, I don't know, I guess if you're an artist of that caliber, whether it's comedy or whatever, it's just like, you can kind of lose yourself in what you're doing. Like if you're a drummer, a musician, or a comedian, an artist or whatever, and you can kind of process some of that, at least the initial shock, through your work, and then, you know, still bring, God, can you imagine having dude, I wouldn't even be able to tap my foot in unison if something like that happened to me. You know, where like I couldn't keep a rhythm. You know, you have Neil Peart out there just going, yeah, everything in my life is dead, but let's keep going. It's like, what? Crazy. I know. Don't mean to bring a grim subject to the table. Leave it to me. Yeah. No, but I'm saying that's not even. It's grim, but it's also a good example of perseverance. That's the word I was looking for. You know, people can persevere through like some of the gnarliest stuff, you know, and just still bring to the table something worth it for other people. Yeah, and that's good. I think everyone should just kind of, keep that in there somewhere in their brain and be like, look, this is why I like dogs. And this is stupid, I know. Dogs and pets and stuff like that. And I mentioned this before. If you like see sad like dog stories, like, oh, dogs lost their legs and whatever, but you still like one-legged dogs hopping around happy as can be. It's that weird perseverance that like some animals have that I wish would translate to humans, more often than not, instead of people just going, that kind of thing. And in instances like, Neil Peart, Abbott and Costello, that kind of thing, where it's just like they have those tragedies moments before they have to do something. As in the grand scheme of things, you look at it, it's just something so insignificant as a show. Like, oh, the show must go on. It's like, dude, my whole world just turned upside down. And that's what I like about people who do that, and animals. That's why if anything bad ever happens to me, I want to look to a messed up dog or cat or whatever that's still having a good time of it. Like, dude, you ever see those videos of two-legged dogs just running around crazy, and you're just like, how are they doing this? This is amazing. And they're happy, and they're like running around for balls, and they're like, hey, what's going on? Blah 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 blah. I saw a video about a two-legged turtle. They had to give him a little wheelchair, and then the turtle was like super happy. He kept running around and stuff because he had a wheelchair. It was amazing. I don't know. I like stories like that. It gives you hope that even if you get like ailments and weird stuff, you can kind of keep going. That's what I like. This is stupid. No, but I'm just saying, man. Keep that in the back of your head. It's always good. Weird Al found out backstage that when both of the parents died from a chimney clog in his childhood home. See, there you go. Weird Al as well. Good job. Hey, I'm sure there's like hundreds of stories like that out there, and it's just like and even the people who have to go through that, they probably don't want like a lot of people talking about it and being like, oh, well, look at you, you're such a, because they feel like they're full of themselves or whatever. But dude, some of that is so respectable, commendable, and all that fun stuff. It's amazing to me. Human perseverance is a good thing. People need to suck it up more instead of just being victims like dogs and turtles. Well, dude, yeah, stuff like that. It's like, it's almost, I would totally understand if like, oh, show's canceled. Well, what happened? Oh, well, their entire family died. Oh, well, okay. I get it. Sure, I'm not going to be bitter about getting a refund. But, dude, it's amazing to me. Man needs a special sort of stubborn, like, holy bleep. We can get through the heaviest stuff, whether physically, emotionally, or psychologically, and keep on trucking. If that doesn't speak volumes, I don't know what does. Yeah, but I don't feel like there's a lot of that going on now, Like, I don't feel people have that kind of perseverance that they used to. And I'm not sure if it's because a lot of people have the outlet now to just say, oh, look what happened to me. And then people are like, oh, my God, I'm so sorry, that kind of thing. Or if people are just, all right. Maybe it's just the ones we don't hear about because they don't say anything. So there's probably a lot of instances of that which we don't know about. I don't know. Whoever's doing it out there, good for you. Thank you. And good vibes. Weird. Let's see. Life goes on. We all can do is try to do the best of it. Yeah. Perseverance. The best thing human egos created. Yeah. I don't know. It's weird. I see more people giving up now than perseverance. You see one or two stories about perseverance every once in a while, but I see a lot of people just downtrodden. Everything's terrible. Why bother? Yeah, that kind of thing. I like perseverance. It's cool. It always gives you something to look forward to. Yeah. I saw a person taking care of a baby white turtle that had an exposed heart. Oh, that's tricky. Wow. Is there also nothing wrong with a good cry? Oh, no, definitely. Dude, you got to let it out when you got to let it out. So, yeah, I don't know. And it all depends on the individual, how they process things. So, yeah. I know someone who does, and he gets no credit because they never say a word. See, there's always that one person, the silent type. They're just like, yeah, kept going. Yeah. People are too squishy now. Oh, yeah, speaking of squishy, there's Genshin Impact, you got to make some of your characters a little less squishy, all right? No, because you played that for a couple of minutes, and it's like your character was getting wrecked constantly. And they're like, wow, this thing is squishy as...
Hi, Pumpkin Guy.
What's up? How's it going, Spider? Hope you're doing well. Squishy. 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 I don't know. There you go. But Psychora's on, so let's wrap this up and, you know, persevere through the rest of our lives. Because we got to. It's what we do. This is what we do. Got persevere. Honey Keith, what's up? We're wrapping up. Because we went through all sorts of stuff. Some fun news and perseverances. I gotta stop getting so close to the green screen and get the little things going on there. Boom, 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 boom. I love animals. Well, I don't know what temperature it is. I'm not outside. Bum, bum, bum. My theory is not many think of things greater than themselves if they are not 100%. But screw everyone. Oh, yeah. I guess that's it. Maybe it's a selfishness thing. Oh, need more selflessness. I know animals are cool, man. Even if they're janked up at times, they can still be happy. Bum, bum, bum. Blip, burp, burp. Life, liberty, and pursuit of not what you know. Lift what yourself? What? I'm gonna have the last of my coffee while I'm here. The last of my coffee. Make sure there's not a bug in here. All right, bug-free coffee. Nice. Thanks, PG. Needed this. Yeah, there you go. See, I didn't like missing Sunday's stream, but next Sunday's stream. You mean you can't find her on the list? She was. It said Psychora was on. What are you talking about, eh? Hey, Psychora's supposed to be on by now, huh? What's going on? Well, they just pop in, pop out. Psychora's back. All right, there you go. All right, that's what I heard. I heard Psychora's playing games. Now here we are saying, oh, they don't exist. Have a great day, PG. Still need a hoodie so I can live it. Yeah, nice. Bump, bump, bump. It'll happen. Yeah. But there we go. I know. Where's my outro? Outro music. Bum, bum, bum. Where? Oh, come on. Yeah. 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 Enter. Enter.
No me gusta estúpidos.
Go.
Thanks for the stream, PG. Hope you have a great week and see you Sunday. J.i.M.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Hello,
Next
and welcome
Sunday.
to our house. Keep your feet off the table.
Buccaneer Squirrel. Gifted a sub. Thank you. Appreciate. Spooky Kitty Cat coming in. 3, 2, 1.
Thank
Go.
you.
See you Sunday.
Sunday. Here we go. 600th episode on Sunday. We ain't gonna do anything special.
Take care, everyone. Jim, good vibes.
There you go. We're gonna be raiding Psychora right after this. Be well. Spread the good vibes. Do something good. Persevere like a two-legged puppy who's still having fun. That's what you should do. Get out of here. Go.
This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. Not with a bang.